Gotta wait for this to load up and everything. There we go. That's good. That's good.
The roof is open at T-Mobile.
I was gonna say, wow, that's really quiet, but now it's on. There we go.
For the Tigers and the Mariners, the first of three. Looking forward to this one with Jack Morris, Craig Monroe.
I got Morris there. That's cool.
Glad you're with us. Here's the Tigers batting order.
Seems like it's been a while since he's shown up. Hopefully it's a good audio for everybody.
Nico Goodrum bats fifth, and Goodrum is batting 302 in his career against
That's good.
Seattle.
It's not like too loud or
right behind him.
pop
First time
this
he's
open.
in the lineup since April 6th against Boston.
That's good. Hey everybody, how's it going?
And the Tiger lineup.
What's up, Fat Tater Chip, Tristan, Aberdeen, Kenny,
Kikuchi. He is,
Presto.
Making his 8th start of the season. Coming off a real good one last time.
Good audio. What's up, Morgan? All the audio's good. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Dodgers. And
Just got back from game. You won 7-2.
Leading 5th quality start of the season.
Oh, you got hit and 2 other people did? Damn, that's not good, Presto.
He's a crafty left-hander, although he can get it
It'll
up
be
there in the high
Kichu.
90s occasionally. He throws a lot of good sliders, and that's his
I got to hear this guy's name.
against left-handers.
Hey, that whip and the opposing batting average against is pretty darn good. And this is a darn good look at T-Mobile Park.
Not anyone with like CDLs or like the right driving license.
That is way cool. Beautiful ballpark.
It is. Very
Kind of a cool picture. They have a nice drone there. It's Grossman, Scope, Candelario, Cabrera, Goodrum, Ramos, Haas, Jones, and Rogers. Haas is playing in left field today against Kikuchi.
Pitch to Robbie Grossman is low. It has that retractable roof, something that my partner
I don't know
Jack
how to
Morris,
say it.
if he were commissioner, would mandate for every team building a
Oh yeah, you
ballpark.
should have one. Always, every team should have retractable roofs.
You never miss ball games.
Yeah. Like the idea.
Morris has the big brain too.
1-0 to Grossman in there for
He
a
knows
strike.
exactly what he's talking about on that end.
Nice roll for Robbie Grossman, not just a 7-game
1-1 count,
but he's batting .428 during that stretch.
Wow.
Well, Tiger fans have got accustomed to the fact that this guy knows the strike zone. He did get a little bit.
You have this huge ass military contract. Can't talk too much about it, but I just need people that can. Oh hell yeah! Congratulations, Morgan. I was gonna say you probably like get those. You could probably get those pretty easily because of your career before driving. Hey John, how's it going? Yeah, everything's good, man.
Dugout in the on-deck circle. Get a good.
I never wanted to ask if like you were gonna get military contracts from driving, but I was like, eventually you're gonna be able to like transport some of that cool shit.
Pitches per plate appearance, among the best in baseball. Ted Barrett
do some driving for like Lockheed Martin or something like that.
At first.
What up, Sadwards?
Edwin Moscoso at second and Lance Barksdale at third.
What's up, Trey? Oh, you need us to win? Maybe.
2 to Grossman.
That's a strike 3.
Kind of more of the same for Robbie. Those pitches right
what
on
up,
the
Kenny?
black that are
What's up, Sadwards?
in the strike zone. At least a part of the baseball is catching the strike zone. This one's no different. It's just a fastball that kind of locks him up. It's a tough pitch to handle, especially if you're looking out over the plate or something off speed.
All right.
You mentioned that's what Kyle Hendricks did to him yesterday. Hendricks struck him out.
About $2.5 million contract. Damn.
He ended actually 3 times looking, but he did double against Kyle Hendricks to extend that hitting streak, as we mentioned, to 7. Here's Jonathan Scope batting second.
Ball 1.
A little low to Scope.
Hope you find the people, man.
Decent series for Scope against the Cubs. Went 4 for 12 with a double.
That's pretty good, actually.
I think it's a slow process for Jonathan, but he's a guy that, a veteran.
Seattle's pretty good, yeah. They've had a pretty decent season. They're 21-20, I believe.
What their numbers are at the end of the year.
They kind of started out way better than they've been playing, but
they hit it hard right at Crawford.
I feel like my Indians lost 3 out of 4 against these Mariners.
Yeah,
they're good. They're a pretty good team. They started out way better, but they kind of cooled off, but they're kind of coming back into their own again.
It's brought to you by Mary Grove Awnings.
They kind of have been like
in left. He's a sterling-looking rookie. Kyle Lewis was Rookie of the Year a year ago. Crawford just made the play. Kyle Seager, 6 errors, tied for second among.
Oh, we have Angel Hernandez in this crew. Well, that's fun. Why is it doing that? Oh, okay, there it goes. I was gonna say I was gonna ask why it was dropping. Hold on, my internet's deciding to fuck up for some reason. Oh, the whole internet's just gonna fuck up. Okay.
Middle of the country don't see Seattle.
There we go.
A lot.
All right, I don't know what that was.
Some of the names on this team you're not real familiar.
I hope it doesn't decide to do that all night, because I'll fucking end the stream and just not stream this.
Definitely one of the star attractions. Kyle Seager's the veteran there that's been there the longest. And Kyle.
Oh,
Lewis,
there you go.
Rick
Trey's.
so they've got some players.
There you go, Morgan. You and Trey should talk and kind of get together on that one.
This ball's hit hard off of from Jonathan Scope, but right at Crawford.
I don't know. My internet just decided to go all retarded for a second.
There's quite a few
1-1, and that'll be a base hit. That'll bloop down out there. Candelario gets on with the single.
Candelario kind of picks up where he left off.
Hey, Brandon, how's it going, man?
2-out single, Candelario.
It's not how hard you hit him; it's where you hit him. And you know, a guy gets the barrel of the bat. It's all about batting practice. Look at how he stays down on that baseball.
There we go. Cabrera's up now with 2 outs and a runner at first here in the top of the first.
A little bit off the end of the bat, but
gotta love these like late night affairs. MSU comes in. Man, I hate the West Coast games. two different approaches to that whole scene.
Cubs series. So you're right about that.
You doing okay?
You look in the box
score.
that's good. It says 1
why
for
not,
1
why
right
not any
now.
better?
If you're not watching it, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Even if even if you are watching it, that's a hit. It always has been, always will be.
Cabrera fouls it back. Saw David Bodie do that, a little bloop double the other day. It got to Matthew Boyd, although you and I were talking before our broadcast, Matthew Boyd very good.
A lot better than
Come on, Miggy.
That's for sure.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We have an 0-1 count.
Detroit has been, for the most part, rock solid.
Pretty darn good.
Yep.
Be interesting to watch Kikuchi against Miggy here and see how many times
Yo, what's up, Cubs
he
fan?
tries to throw fastballs in. And I think that's the word on the street now around baseball.
What up, what up?
This guy still can hit off-speed pitches.
How'd you guys do today?
Well. He still can hit the ball out over the plate. But
Oh, it looks like you guys might have had the day off. There wasn't a whole lot of games today, it looks like.
He's got to show that he can so that they don't start cheating and he gets exposed there.
Here's the 1-1, 2-1 now, a little bit high and outside.
You know, I've talked.
Oh, you guys are up 6-3 in the bottom of the 8th. Okay.
About that last pitch being a total waste.
Oh, you won?
Pitch. And
Oh, that must have the scoreboard up there doesn't update much. What's up, baby?
Right off the get-go, that the hitter can
We
see
have 3 later. Yep, we have 3 10 o'clocks in a row. Yes, Kenny.
You might as well just tell the umpire, put a ball up there and let's throw the next one.
The 2-1 to Cabrera, low, 3-1 now.
Just do a password reset on Discord. It's really easy.
Pull the string there. See
3-1.
Catcher Tom Murphy telling him get that ball up. It's a changeup.
Cabrera went 2 for 4 on Sunday against the Cubs. Now multiple hit games in 5 of his last 8. Here's the 3-1 to him.
That'll be ball 4. We'll have 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the first. Now up is Nico Goodrum.
In the first. If Detroit scores 3 or
See how
more
he
runs
does.
in this game,
I mean, they could be okay, but MLB should adjust these Eastern time zones to start versus Pacific. Yeah, I agree. I agree. There should be something done, but I mean, it's part of the whole thing. They have to come. You know, they get fucked over when they come out.
Nice
not really, but
to get a big blow right
yeah,
now
they should kind of adjust that a little bit for when East goes to West Coast. It's kind of an unfair advantage. The Yankees losing 5-1 to the Rangers on a day that. Oh, that's not good, AB. Sorry to hear, man.
For Goodrum.
MSU.
As we mentioned
Life as a
before,
Yankees fan is just pain.
in his career
Astros are playing tomorrow, not today. That's okay. Astros will play the A's in a 3-game division tomorrow.
I think there's a lot of
That's why they make block number. Yeah.
people in the Tiger organization that like
Come
to
on,
see
home
me
run.
go
Kenny's like, come on, a home run.
right side than the
All right,
left
now we're
side.
caught up. We have a 1-0 count for Goodrum.
He's able to do that against the left-hander.
Clapping them between his cheeks. Yeah, I heard you guys are destroying them. What the hell is the score in that game
really
right
is
now?
Kind of puzzling.
14-3. Jesus Christ.
Starkly different.
You got tickets to the game on the 11th versus the White Sox. Oh, June 11th?
Right side.
That's pretty cool.
More power.
It'd be exciting.
The left, obviously, but boy, if he's a full-time right-handed hitter,
Well,
it looks pretty good.
I've never asked him. But,
Players are supposed to be better this year.
his
I mean, they're a little
dominant
better.
eye
I
is
would say they're
probably his
better
left
than
eye
they were the
because
last
he's a
couple of years, but
right-handed thrower.
I don't think so, man.
Usually
I think a
that's
lot
the
of
way it
people have
works.
projected them to
That
finish in
means
like last place.
eye looking at the pitcher is going to be
The
his
only,
left
I think,
eye.
the only expectations
that's
the
one
Tigers are
reason
failing
that
are your own.
He sees the ball a little bit better. I
I have
don't know.
MLB The Show 21. Oh, for the PlayStation 4. Hell yeah, man.
Granted,
see the
you
Discord?
can see there, the right-handed at-bats just at 33, left-handed at-bats at 80, but those numbers bear out for him in his career as well, by the way. So
a lot of pizza. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. That's a lot of pizzas.
That pitch has given Nico some issues from both sides. That good slider, back footer.
Pretty late. Yeah, it's pretty late.
Totally honest. Gives a lot of hitters trouble. I mean, when you throw a
1 and 2.
slider that starts over the
I think Tigers are just about where they're supposed to be.
Whether you're right-handed or left-handed, it's going to give you trouble. Tough pitch to hit.
Big pitch for Nico Goodrum. He needs to get a hit here. What up, Presto? Congrats on your win today. Sucks that you got hit by the pitch.
In the first.
Here's the taking a little while. I can't say this pitcher's name. And they have not yet said it in this whole fucking game.
Could have been the cutter right there.
Oh man, I wish the Tigers all the best luck. Thanks, Cubs fan. Good luck to you guys too. How's Casey Mize? He's been good. He's been good. A little inconsistent at times. Like he'll show like he's really gonna be good, and then like he'll have a really bad start. But like no, he's getting better and better and better each time he goes out, which is what you want to see, especially with young pitchers.
Over the last couple of days, but they're working on it continuously. Try and get better.
All right, Presto. Yeah,
that's all you can do, right? Here's the
probably not the best idea.
Again.
I don't know what's wrong with the Twins. No idea.
It's become a rather taxing inning for Yusei Kikuchi.
Kikuchi. I was right. I was saying it right. I said it right the first time I said it. Kikuchi. Took home all 8 pizzas and 4 crazies. Damn, Kevin. Hell yeah.
Jamer's going to give Nico.
No, maybe he's been pretty good.
He's not going anywhere. We know
things could be a little better. 2-2 count though. Yeah, rip Twins. Yeah, I feel bad for the Twins. They're getting destroyed right now. Worst team in baseball couldn't be me. Imagine being a Twins fan. Worst team in baseball? That couldn't be my team. Not the Detroit Tigers. No, sir.
Wilson Ramos hoping for an opportunity.
Twins are too embarrassed about getting swept by us in the playoffs. Twins aren't embarrassed about losing in the playoffs. That's what this team does. The Twins.
The last 9 games. Here's the payoff to Goodrum.
Foul ball again.
Just swung at ball 4.
He did swing at ball 4. There is no might have. Kevin's like, I got all this pizza to eat.
He's pretty good at getting hitters to
do you like give any to like your neighbors or anything? Like knock on their door, be like, hey, you guys want some free pizza? I would. I'd be handing that shit out to people. Here you go.
A cutter,
I'd be the king of the fucking neighborhood, just handing out free pizzas every day. Like who wants theirs today? Who's trying to get one?
Signed a 3-year contract extension with Seattle in 2019. Another payoff to Goodrum. And another foul.
Funeral of who?
We're just informed that Kikuchi,
I don't want to go to any funerals, Kenny.
That's the most he's thrown in the first inning all year.
Kikuchi.
So that's a good sign for the Tigers, making them work early.
Yeah, get to that bullpen.
That pitch count up.
Never would have thought that after the first 2 hitters. Huh?
No.
It's like it's crazy the Mariners always play at like 10 o'clock. Why? I don't know why they play so late. Even though it's only 7 out there.
We always talk about pitch count, 15 being the ideal number, 15 or less per inning. Because
we were working construction. There was 2 slices, so we gave it the pitch. Oh, hell yeah, that's nice.
And he
ball 4.
Good run.
Hell yeah, bases loaded.
Bases are loaded for Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos is back, and he gets the bases loaded.
15 pitches, it becomes
come on, grand salami time.
And now he's reaching 25 pitches. Ramos hasn't been in there for a while.
Mid 1, Colorado 0.
Coach.
San Diego 0.
Woodworth are coming out to the mound, or actually it's his translator.
Yep.
Everything's cheap. Yeah, that's always a good thing. Bottom 1, Arizona 0, left hand Stars 0. Yeah, there's the pitching coach is already out talking. This guy, he's at 24 pitches in the first. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
I don't know if pitching coaches have the courage to say it all the time.
Good situation here, folks. Hopefully we can do something here. I wonder if he's hurt.
I remember when I first got to the big leagues.
Bottom 2, Cleveland 1,
paper.
LA 3.
And it was a pitcher.
Okay. Top 8, New York 1, Texas 5. It looks like a little bit of a 2-out rally.
He said, here's the strategy.
Top 8, White Sox 14, Minnesota 3.
No kidding, Sherlock.
Wilson Ramos has a 402 average with the bases loaded.
The bases loaded. His first game since
Good,
May
man.
4th against Boston. Did have a hit.
This dude really has a 402 average with the bases loaded, and he has over 112 play. He has 112 plate appearances. He just, when the bases are loaded, Wilson Ramos suddenly turns into the best hitter in baseball. It's just, here we go. He has 2 grannies in his career. Let's see if the third's coming. Or even just a base hit would be awesome. I don't know if they score 2, though, on a single, because Cabrera is running at second.
Single and 2 walks for the Tigers with 2 away.
We have our anti-speed team on the base pass. Yankees losing to the Rangers. Not sure I feel. Not. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, you don't like either team.
1-0 to Ramos.
Sure, you hate the Yankees more, though. 1-1. Ramos swung through it.
That's a tough pitch to lay off.
You had Subway and hot wings. Hell yeah, that's good. I just had some sandwiches. I bought some salami and some cheese, and I ate the shit out of some salami and cheese sandwiches all day. It was delicious. I probably ate like 15 sandwiches. No, not that many. Probably like 10. It was easy double digits, though.
Swung on and missed again. I said Ramos
very full. I'm going to take a gnarly shit tomorrow. Been sleeping all day waiting for the Tigers. Hell yeah.
Just added a click to it.
Incomplete game with the Giants beating the Reds 6-3 in Cincinnati.
I got a pretty good idea. That
send a pizza for me in the mail. Hell yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
Final Mets 3, Braves 1.
You know,
1 cheese toasted lettuce. Oh, that's a good sub.
Have to be smart. He's got one he can waste here. He's ahead.
You hate Seattle, Kenny?
We're right back up there, right?
1 and 2, foul ball.
Remember, Ramos hit that home run in Houston off a high.
For sure, Detroit fan. I appreciate the updates.
Up and away, and he went with the pitch. That one there was a lot better, right, for the hitter to hit.
Hell yeah, Dre.
When you throw it there, it gives me the interpretation that you missed with the other 2. It's not where you wanted to throw them. They worked. The result was good, but it's not where you wanted to throw them. You wanted to throw that one where the last.
I don't have the show. They don't have the show. I don't have the show.
My point is, if you see a guy that has.
So no, I don't have that on the show. I don't have the game.
By throwing anything off speed, you're doing him a favor.
Nice with the updates.
Let's hope
Hell yeah,
that
dude.
happens. That Ramos.
I'm gonna stop reading those though, Detroit fan. I'm not just gonna read out constant updates, buddy. I appreciate you doing it, but you know.
Half of Ramos's hits in his career against Seattle have been extra base hits.
1 and 2 count.
So
probably gonna strike out.
Here. Waits on another 1-2. Here it comes. Tigers leave him loaded. Casey Mize is ready to duel against the Mariners.
No, I don't eat bugs. I'm good, Kevin. I'm good.
After this.
All right, here goes Casey Mize tonight. Speak of the devil. It'll be Kelenic, Haniger, and Seager. Dude, how is everything he says have to be approved? What an annoying person. Perhaps you could be a competitor. I could probably eat more than most people can. Kelenic, Haniger, and Seager. Even though I'm very thin, I metabolize food real quick, and I can just eat more than a lot of people. What am I watching the game on? The computer. Yeah, Casey Mize is good. I think so. No, he sucks. He's never going to be good. Yeah, he's fine. No, I think Dre is a fan of this team because I am. I don't think he actually cares about baseball. I think he's just a fan of the teams I like, to be honest. It's a little weird, but it is what it is. Since the Mets-Braves games ended, it'll be a few until another game ends. He's a Patriots fan, I know that, but I don't know where the Detroit fandom comes from. Oh yeah, no, he came from the Patriots streams. I remember where people come from. I just don't know where the Lions and the fucking Tigers fandom comes from. That's
first. Now Casey Mize takes aim at the Seattle batting order presented by Remember Detroit Chevy dealers. Jared Kelenic leads off, 10th Mariner to homer for his first major league hit. Kyle Seager bats third. He has more home runs.
Anyway, here we go.
Infielder in the history of Seattle.
Strike one to kick it off.
And Casey Mize does take the mound. This is his 8th start. Talked about it in the open. He's coming off 3 consecutive quality starts.
Who are you talking to, Dre?
No question about it. This kid is drafted 1-1.
Fuck you too, dude. No one cares about you, dude. Peace out.
More signs of what he will become versus those.
I will end your career. Yeah, sure you will.
As a major leaguer.
Fucking drunk.
For me, I want to see Casey establish inside right from the start of the game if he can, and stay there until they prove that they're
Don't be talking shit to a bunch of people in here, Dre. No one's even talking to any of them. Like, no one's being rude to you. I don't know.
Kelnick into the
it's really annoying, though. God damn it.
There's a changeup down, but over the middle of the plate. And like Jamer Candelario, Kelnick, actually that was a splitter, but it didn't break a whole lot.
That'll be a single. That's kind of one that just gets through.
You know, are you doing the kid a favor by showing him something off speed in his first at bat? I think so.
Dang.
Looked like Nico might have blocked out Jonathan Scope just a little bit there.
Nico Goodrum is terrible at defense. What is the point of him being on the team at this point? He can't play defense. He can't hit. Like, what? Can anybody explain to me what the point of Nico is anymore?
Right there that Craig Monroe was talking about, and Tigers.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. You're done on the channel.
This is the big leagues.
You're not even in timeout. You're just done.
You know,
okay, Dre, cool, man. You don't need to scream at everybody here, dude. It's really annoying. Like, I don't. Okay, dude, cool.
We all say it.
You guys are really fucking annoying tonight.
No question. But who doesn't in the big leagues?
0-2.
You gotta work hard to keep your job. I mean, that's just part of the thing you sign up for. You work your tail off, and if you have good results, you stick around. If you don't, you can still work hard and see you later. So, see if Casey can pick up his teammate here, get a ground ball.
0-2 count.
He's on for Haniger. The 0-2 to him.
1-2 count.
Good stop by Rogers. Where the catching has really been clean lately with Rogers behind the plate. Eric Haas has done a nice job. Yeah. Grayson Greiner all year has done a nice job defensively, but Rogers has really cleaned up his mechanics, Jack, from when we saw him 2 years ago.
No question. You know, we knew this kid had some tools. One of the plus throwing arms of any catcher, Jake Rogers. I like him because he's giving you a small target. He doesn't have
throw a strike, dude.
And the smaller the target, the bigger the glove appears.
2-2 or 3-2. Probably going to be a walk coming here.
Out there and keeps it there for the most part.
Well, his glove looks 2 times as big as Wilson Ramos.
It does, and it's the same glove.
Yeah.
But what he's done so well is
no, that's what I like Morris. He's like these guys. I'm glad he was going in on Nico for a second there.
Space and doesn't give him that extra 90 feet.
Ball
Good
4
take by Haniger to make it 3-2.
Oh, it's 3-2. Okay.
So he's ahead 0-2, and now he has to throw a strike.
He's gonna walk this guy. For some reason, it's just this is gonna be one of these starts for Casey coming up. Here we go.
Then at 2-2, you don't want to get the count to 3-2, so you got to throw a strike.
And he lost him ball 4. Jocker. Uh-oh, that's not a good thing. Here comes up, who's up? Is it Seager? Yeah, now it's Seager with 2 on and nobody out. Got 20 likes. Oh, I appreciate that. Very kind of you guys.
Quite a few home runs in
very,
a
very
short
kind.
period of time. But for the most part, I think all his numbers are better than that.
3 quality starts for Casey Mize.
He's falling apart this week.
6 innings.
You dominated all year, and now all of a sudden you're oh, damn, that's not good, Trey.
So far this season.
What's up, Christopher?
Have to be careful here with Kyle Seager.
Here's Seager with 2 on and nobody out in the bottom of the first. Tigers are having a bit of a struggle right now.
The first pitch to him.
Can he troll a streak? Who's that, Cubs fan?
He didn't. He's checking the third base umpire. How about just throwing up your right hand?
KCC oddly performs similar to the opposing pitcher. They do well, so does he.
How about the
yeah, there's kind of a vice versa thing going on.
You got both.
It'd be nice if like
what is going on here?
That's just when you want to.
He went 0-2 on the last
Either
guy.
way, that's a strike. You
No,
missed
that
one.
sucks,
That's
man.
it for the night.
I hate that YouTube keeps blocking goddamn
Some
swears.
might be a little
I have to
surprised when I
prove
said
comments.
Kyle
It's
Seager
so
has
goddamn
more
annoying.
home runs by any
I have no
infielder in
feature on that
Seattle
would
history, but it's
fucking
true. He's
make that
fourth
be a
all-time
thing. There's
overall.
zero
There's
features
the
on that would
defense.
have a thing
Haas
like that.
Playing his first major league game in left field.
But all of a
Jonathan
sudden, it's
Stoker's
just
ninth
YouTube
game
must
this year
have
at
done a
second
new
base,
thing
and
where you're
Jake
not allowed to
Rogers
swear
caught
ever.
Casey Mize's last win against Kansas City. So they've got a nice rapport between one another.
Very obnoxious.
Haas and left.
A.J. Hinch giving him the opportunity, and I like it in its own respect. I mean, this guy obviously wants to catch.
I don't.
But
What does
he's
EDP have to do with
third in line,
with
fourth
that,
in line
huh?
in this organization?
What would the
So
EDP situation
by
have to
giving
do
him a
with
chance
YouTube
to
making
see
swearing not allowed
if
on
his
YouTube
athleticism can
chats?
equate out there in the outfield, it gives
How
him
does-
more at bats, and really, that's where he wants to
Yeah.
be anyway. He
Okay,
really probably
I
doesn't
guess.
care that much.
Just
He wants to
be
hit
in
the
lineup.
ball.
Right.
I don't really understand that connection,
Eric
but
Haas, or A.J. Hinch
I
told us earlier
think
today
there
that
is
Eric
one
Haas gonna see
right
more
there.
time in
1 and
left
2
field than he
count.
will at first base. Here's the 1-2.
Good.
Struck him out.
yeah, good pitch.
That ball had a little tail. Started off.
I don't think a guy getting
Played a
busted for
little
being a
bit, came right
pedophile would
off
restrict the
inside
speech on
corner.
YouTube.
That's a quality.
That's all.
fastball
I don't
down
think
to the
there's
zone.
any correlation to those two things happening.
Another look at it. See how that ball starts right on the corner and then breaks on the white. Kikuchi had a rough inning after getting two guys out. He had to figure out a way
yeah, cool
to get that third out.
Yep.
Now Casey
Yep.
Mize a little different. Starting the game with 2 runners. Spotting him a couple opportunities.
Here's Kyle Lewis.
One out, 2 on,
American
bottom of
League
the
Rookie
first.
of the year. He was the unanimous.
Some of you
Rookie
guys
the
are
year, the
fucking
Jackie
obnoxious.
Robinson AL Rookie of the Year last season.
Good slider.
Ball one.
missed. Right arm.
That should have been a
Lift
strike.
that right arm.
You can use your voice too if you'd like. Lewis was the first Mariner to win the Rookie of the Year award since Ichiro in 2001.
Was it yesterday's game, Shep, that you and Gibby were saying, those are strikes, or was it just the fact that Kyle Seager? No, it was yesterday. You said the umpire was a little
Oh,
generous
this
early in
this
the
ump
game.
is kind of quiet.
What's
It looks
wrong with
like, and
that?
it looks like it's pissing the
Nothing
Mariners
else.
off
Nothing
for
on that
some
from a
reason.
pitcher standpoint.
Typically, the games move quicker that way.
Just remember, I was working with a position player, not a pitcher. So bear that
Well,
in
as
mind,
long as
please.
it goes on both sides, get up there and swing.
It's
Hey, have a good
1-1
night, Morgan.
Lewis.
Who wants to go to a ballpark to watch a guy go up there and walk? Nobody.
Getting
Well,
squeezed,
Robbie
man.
Grossman
I
does
was just going to say, if it's my
But-
guy, I don't care.
I don't want to watch 5 pitches, 6 pitches. Go up there and get a hit, get on first. Swing at the first pitch, pop it up, whatever.
I'll take a pop up right now. How's that?
Hell yeah, Dre. Could use a double play here.
2-1 to Lewis. On the ground,
Ground ball.
smothered by Candelario.
Hey, there we go.
And they turn 2.
There we go, Casey Mize. Exactly what we needed right there. Doubled up Kyle Lewis and got out of the inning. Well, let's go.
On that pitch. Nice job navigating
Miggy,
through
he batted
the
last
top
inning.
four
He
of
won't
that
bat for a
Seattle
minute.
lineup. Eric Haas leads
I have
off.
no idea, Kenny.
The Tigers second.
But it'll be Haas, Jones, and Rogers. Haas, Jones, and Rogers here in the top of the second. Haas, Jones, and Rogers in the top of the second. Gatorade, yeah, it's all right. It was better when I was younger. Kyle Lewis has to do something. Why does he got to do something? Are you a Mariners fan, Dre? Nice Cubs fan. What cards did you get? You can't wait for Matt Manning. We'll be here at some point, Kenny. I don't know when. Who cares? Not a big deal for tonight's game. Doesn't really make an impact on it. So, Haas, Jones, and Rogers. Top of the second. Oh, just some Topps card you ordered? Hell yeah. How many packs did you buy? Or did you buy like a box with like 70 cards in it? What was the I know Kenny. 70 cards. Okay, so you got like the Series 1 box? Hell yeah, man. How much did you have to pay? Hopefully not too much. By the way, it's a commercial break. That's why there's no game audio or nothing being talked about. It's between the innings, and this might you never know. For some reason, sometimes between half innings takes 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 2 to 3 hours. This must be a 2 to 3 hour break.
In the first inning, Casey
$50, not bad.
Quality pitch, a slider, breaking ball.
A little overpriced, but not bad.
Learning that ground ball can be his friend. This ball hit hard at Jamer, makes a perfect throw over to Jonathan Scope, and plenty of time to turn two. So gets that pitcher-friendly ground ball double play to get out of the first inning.
Here is Haas.
You mentioned his confidence, and you can tell. I mean, he just knows that his stuff is working. He's starting to get it, quote unquote, a little bit more. Here's Eric Haas to lead off the second.
Yeah, we have 3 catchers that are playing in this game: Ramos, Rogers, and
when we talk about Casey
and Haas. Very funny lineup.
Last year when he made his major league debut, and I was a little quiet about it.
No, I can't watch it outside of Detroit.
I sensed something different.
What do you mean?
He had never faced adversity.
Look at this. Driven to deep right.
That's gone.
That ball is gone. Eric Haas.
Hey, first career homer.
Off the second with a solo.
You're good, Dre.
Well, that's why he's in the lineup.
What do you mean, Tezik?
Because
you mean inside of you can't watch Tigers games inside of Michigan on MLB TV. You should be able to watch it in other ones. Man, I have to do so many message review approvals. It's so annoying. YouTube ruined my chat. Yeah, we take a 1-0 lead on the home run by Haas.
Great swing, drives it a long way.
Oh, that guy dropped the ball. Dork.
Well, I don't want to say who it looked like, but we've seen that before.
Big smile from Eric Haas.
Damn, dude, fucking Nico Goodrums just got roasted hard by
Good for him.
Nico Goodrum just got roasted by Jack again for his defense on that one. I don't know what you're asking though, Tezik. I don't really know what you're asking. Like, are you not in Detroit and you're trying to watch a Tigers game? Is that your problem?
It's one of those ballparks, Shep.
I really am confused on what you're asking. I don't know, just go on MLB TV if you don't live in Detroit and want to watch a Tigers game. they're not blacked out on that. They are, then you're in the market where Detroit's blacked out. Tough shit. I can't watch Tigers games technically. I just find a stream and watch them. That's on MLB.
Jones drives one to right.
That'll be the first out.
By Sam Haggerty. Did a nice job just staying with it.
Yes, he did. Ball obviously in the
well, yeah, Presto. It's MLB TV rules.
But like we remember hearing from
It's blacked out. Yeah. Here, I'll give you something. Here you go, man. One sec.
Those lights out of the equation.
This site works very well.
It wasn't pretty, but you got to catch the ball.
But yeah, MLB blackout rules are fucking the worst. But by the way, thank you guys for the 22 likes. Just if you use my link, just leave a like or whatever. I'd appreciate that. But there you go. You can use this site in perpetuity until until the people get told by baseball to knock it off. But I don't think it'll get as big as Volo Kid.
Numbers for Jake this year.
You only get one game. Oh, that's good, Presto. At least you get the Tigers.
I've acknowledged he's really improved his defense.
There's always like other ways to watch. It's the 21st century.
Now 1-1 to Jake Rogers.
Rogers is up with one away here in the bottom of the second.
His career against Yusei Kikuchi.
Top of the second. We're away.
Home run. Here's the 1-1. Right back up the middle. Oh, gloved nicely by Donovan Walton on the back.
The problem are so except for the NHL. Most of the leagues to do that to Detroit. Michigan. Yeah, I mean, it has nothing to do with that. Detroit fan, every team is blacked out in their home market on MLB TV. It has literally nothing to do with anything you just said. Literally every team is blacked out. If you live in New York, you cannot watch Yankees games on MLB.TV. That is two things. Those are things that just can't happen.
You land, we talk about it all the time. You land and you're
cool, Jordan. Hell yeah.
When that ball's hit at you,
it's literally they just black out the home market. You have to watch it on their local markets and shit.
Guys, maybe if taller guys are a little bit closer.
Oh, that's good. Hell yeah, Jinxie. It's bullshit ass rules that they just don't have to be doing. Like they could just stream the games. they've actually proven that streaming the games brings more people watch. Like letting people stream the games makes more people watch the games. Yeah, you're good, Tezik.
Grossman struck out looking to start.
Like in Iowa, they're blacked out in 6 different markets in Iowa. They don't get to watch any Chicago games, St. Louis games, Royals games. What else? Like,
Robbie's going to have to be the one to make the adjustment.
yeah, you see, now you get, yeah, they're basically just, there's no reason for it. Oh, Cubs fan, I don't need any more mods right now. There's only like 15 people watching. I don't need 50 mods on a channel with, you know, an average of like 8 people watching it.
40 pitches for Kikuchi.
And I've never seen you in a non-baseball, you know.
To get through the first.
Yes, it is, man. It is, Presto. It is, man. Yep, the blackout thing sucks. I don't really know why we're talking about it anymore. Yeah, and they're all blacked out in Iowa.
When this kid gets a little bit of his rhythm, starts locating his pitches.
2 outs here, 2-2 count.
Speeds well, move the ball around. And those left-handers, we always call them crafty.
But he's got good stuff. His fastball will get up there 96, 97.
He doesn't, you know, you wouldn't consider him a power pitcher because he doesn't live and die with the fastball. He throws more off-speed and
full count
balls than he does fastballs. But he's got a plus fastball.
Here's the 3-2 to Grossman.
And he walks. Okay, he walks. Okay. You need more home runs? Yeah, Kenny. I think so. That'd be nice.
Well, that's why. This next pitch.
So we have 1 on, 2 out here. Tigers lead 1-0 in the top of the second after a solo homer this inning. Here comes Jonathan Scope. We are at the top of the lineup, by the way. But pretty obvious.
44th pitch will be the first.
But yeah, blackouts are pretty bad. They're really annoying. They really make it hard to watch baseball. Hey, Deborah. How's it going? Excuse me.
Yeah,
that was a weird burp.
See if he can find a ball here.
Those great Plain States expect Texas, Kansas, and Missouri are the who do they like. Pretty much, yeah, dude. The MLB needs to. They're like, I know they're considering stopping the blackout rules. It's just like they have such weird TV deals with like Bally Sports and stuff, and like Fox Sports that they like have to. It's so silly. You know, just okay. Hopefully, hopefully do better. That's gone.
Right center field. That ball is back. That ball is gone.
Hey, Jonathan Scope. Just what Kenny said we needed. Another home run.
Tigers.
Doing good. I'm doing good, though. I'm doing good. All right, good inning, good inning. We're smacking up Kikuchi.
Well, we talk about Scopey starting to heat up a little bit.
Here comes, that's awesome. There we go. Oklahoma's a mix of Astros, Rangers, Dodgers, Rockies, and a few Diamondbacks. That makes sense, actually, for them. That makes sense for them, MSU. Love to see Jonathan Scope hit home runs.
Head down.
3-0 Tigers lead here in the top of the second. Where are the Mariners fans?
Talk about just barely getting over the wall, but guess what? That's 2 points for the home.
I don't think they're like. I just, you know, this is the first time I've ever done a Mariners game, so I wonder if there's. Do they have a large online presence? Does anybody know?
Leadoff solo bomb.
Yeah, Dre.
A 2-run shot with 2 away.
They don't have any fans. Ah. Mariners fans seem cool.
Singled his first time up.
No, I don't have any beef with them, so I'm not going to crap talk the Mariners. It's just, I don't know. These might be not as populated streams as other ones. Like with the Cubs, Cubs fans showed up in droves. Indians, like, you know, every other fan base shows up pretty hard. I can tell when a team doesn't have a lot of fans because the streams don't do as well as the other ones. The Rockies, because they have the closest. Diamondbacks is the Panhandle. Yep. 2-0 count, by the way, now for Candelario after the 2-run homer.
I'll tell you who's feeling good. Casey Mize.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Funny
you have DirecTV. I have that mixed sports channel. Well, that's good.
You got some room. Now he should.
DirecTV is pretty nice. You get some good channels with that shit.
The Tigers aren't done yet.
At the bottom of the zone to make it 2-1 to Candelario.
What game it was like 53? 53 what? 53 bucks?
Jamie looks so calm up there. He's by nature
2-1.
calm
It
guy.
looks like I like pitchers when they have the hesitation, like Kikuchi does, because it looks like they like glitched out before they pitch. Like it's like a bad graphics or like a really shitty like just rendering, and it just looks like they're like lagging out. It was like, what's wrong with my team? Oh, okay, that's just how he pitches. What do we got here? It's not like this. 2-2. Candy tough to strike out. I spoke too soon. Oh, viewers, yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, we've had some good ones, Presto.
Home runs. The first from Eric Haas. His first as a Tiger, second at the major league level.
Oh, it was the second as a major.
Walk to Robbie Grossman. Jonathan Scope says, I like that idea. Give me some of that. 3-0 Tigers.
God damn it, this guy stinks. All right, it'll be 3-0 in favor of the Tigers going to the bottom of the second. Crawford, Marmolejos, and Murphy. Yeah, these Mariners players got some some goofy names that I can't say at all. I had DirecTV, but prices were going up, and they up went to Sling 2 years ago. They did away with Fox Detroit. Yeah, it stinks. I was looking at Sling 2, Deborah, and I was like, oh, I'll get Sling because it looks like it's good priced. Hey, I couldn't. They didn't have what I wanted on it. City Dodgers, AAA, and the Tulsa Drillers, AA, are affiliated with them. Yeah, I know that because of the minor league stuff. I think we all know like way too much about minor league baseball because of the yeah. What up, Tigers fan? Tigers win. I hope we can. Because of the show anyway. Sadler's on this team. Sadler. Why isn't he Gladler? Commercial break, by the way. Had Hulu Live. They did away with Fox Detroit. Yeah, it seems like Fox Detroit just gets dumped by all these online services. Like I think it's because they became Bally, and Fox was obviously Sinclair was trying to move on from them or whatever who owned them, trying to package them up and get a new. Yeah, Tigers fan, we're up 3-0 here in the top of the second, bottom of the second.
5, 6, and 7.
We've been home for a while, so I'm kind of programmed right now to see like the Tigers batting in the bottom and the other team in the top half. So give me a second. I'll be a little weird about that. Oh, that'll be a fair ball.
One to first, and an easy play made there for Miguel Cabrera.
These are weird cameras out here in Seattle. Does anyone else notice this, or is it just me? Like, it's a very nice camera. Like, they have very, like, cinematic cameras out here, but it's just, like, they have weird angles on some plays. There's a very odd fucking angle on that one.
Marmolejos.
Wish Bally straightened up on a lot of people who complain about that. Yeah, Bally's not any good. Bally Sports is going to be how we get the blackouts removed from the MLB TV, hopefully.
I have been.
You think so, Kenny?
Yeah. One of the first things I do in the morning is I get
weird
out
ones.
the
What's up, Underwater?
For every team that I don't know.
Seattle has some weird cameras. That's
it's
definitely
always a tongue twister
certainty.
trying to figure out how you pronounce their names. They got a few of them.
You know how actors are always practicing their lines? And
you only have something with Seattle fans in football season? Oh, you're not a fan of the Seahawks?
Jack is practicing names to warm
That'll be a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, vocal tones, right?
His family will appreciate I got it right. Now, I don't want to butcher a guy's
I don't mind Bally, because it's pretty much just the same as Fox Sports. But
I just picture you walking around the house.
I don't know. Jose, I don't really like how hard it is to get the channels.
I did, several times. I was singing songs about the Marble Man.
There's the 1-2 up high.
The Megatron batted ball ending.
I don't know
it
if
makes
that's
sense.
His nickname, but we'll go with it. The Marble Man.
2-2 count. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Tigers lead 3-0.
I played a year with the Twins, right? We had a PA announcer named Bob Casey. God bless his soul. And he butchered.
No, don't be spoiling things, Tigers fan.
And he did it on purpose.
Don't react to things like that because it spoils the game, and I'll get rid of you, dude.
All you have to do is go to a high school sporting event and be the PA announcer. You'll get some looks.
There's no reason. Wait till you hear, like, I'm
for a base hit.
you kind of spoiled that
One
something
out
happened
single, and here's
bad.
Tom Murphy.
That's a tough name there. Hey, come on, Murph. Make a ground ball double play here.
Anyway, that'll be a single.
We got a Murph in our Valley.
Yeah, it is, Connor. Yeah, he looks good tonight. That just got through. It was kind of no, you're a good Tigers fan. I'm just letting you know. Just try not to do it in the, you know. I get it though. I get being mad about that.
Success against the Tigers, I can tell you that.
Yeah. A ground ball right now.
Murphy has 4 hits against Detroit, 3 homers and a double.
They started out so good underwater. Would they fall apart recently?
You're saying he's due.
It'd be nice if we got them at the end, but I thought they kind of were coming back into like being a decent team again. Kind of like more what they started as. Foul ball.
Hit the back. Foul, yeah. Murphy's pleading a little bit.
You can't act after the fact.
Well, I think he's wondering about catcher's interference.
Sorry. Oh, you're good though. What's up, Joshua? Yeah, no reason to be sorry, Tigers. Just letting you know, man. Jesus, these Mariners talk a lot to the umps.
Played to the other guy.
The guy's a young player, I guess.
Well, I would just say, hey, you take care of your end. I'll take care of mine. You know, there's a fine line for catchers.
Man.
How far up towards the plate they catch the baseball. Because
dude wants to stand at the very back of the box, and he's like, "You're too close." Fuck you, suck a dick.
Catcher's interference because that'll give the runner 90 feet.
Some non-reviewable play anyway. On the outside rail.
Well, since we blew that 7-0 lead against Kansas City, at that point we can't. Yeah, exactly, MSU. We gotta get more runs. Yeah. 1 and 2. Strike his ass out. Strike this baby out.
In case he has some options.
Seattle. Yep, we play Seattle tomorrow and Wednesday.
If you want to waste
Presto. And next month, like Kenny said.
See if you can handle the fastball in.
Oh.
He's a slider out. Too good a pitch.
That'll be a foul ball.
A break there. Fouled it off.
Don't want to ever throw that again with fucking when protect mode is on. Not that good of a pitch.
That same pitch 4 inches lower would have probably been a ground ball if he made contact.
Yeah, that's the smart way to do it, is to put up 16 runs. Then you can give him some runs and not even give a shit. Be like, "Man, give up a couple runs. We'll just end this game slowly."
Another 1-2. Chopper right back to Mize. He'll go to second.
Mize gets 1.
Scope's return to first is in time for the second double play.
Look at Casey Mize, man.
For the Tigers.
That was beautiful fielding by the pitcher.
This one ended the second. It started by Casey Mize. A perfect throw to Jonathan Scope, and he delivered a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
That was perfect. That was a beautiful fucking double play, by the way. Oh, that was so good. Oh, that was so good. All right, it'll be Cabrera, Goodrum, and Ramos. Cabrera, Goodrum, Ramos here in the top of the third. Tigers lead 3-0. Basically, it was a solo homer and a 2-run homer. Tigers are up to their old tricks, hitting home runs again. No, Connor, they're not going to do that. I don't think they bring in Joe Jimenez in games that they're winning anymore. I think their new strategy is just bring in Jimenez when we're losing. But yeah, it can't get much worse. We're already down 7 runs. Then Joe Jimenez comes in and strikes out the fucking side on 9 pitches because it's Joe Jimenez and nothing he does makes any sense. You guys ever notice that? If you bring Joe Jimenez into a game you're losing by like 18 runs in, this dude becomes a shutdown lockout pitcher. Like, you cannot hit Joe Jimenez when you're winning by 8 runs. You cannot fuck with this kid. And that's the sign of a GOAT, when you can pitch very well in a blowout. Mariners always start off a good season good and give the Falls fans hope. Back to 2004, they had the best record in MLB at the All-Star break and ended up missing the playoffs. Yeah, Mariners are a disappointing team, sadly. I feel bad for their fans. Yeah, Joe's still on the team. Yeah, just don't bring him in when we're losing or when we're winning for a while. Just because if he can get it figured out, he's like clear. His stuff is fucking really good. It's just like there's like a misfire in translation when he's pitching, and it's very frustrating because it's like he's clearly fucking so talented, and the problem is the second he goes to another team, he's probably going to turn into an all-star. By the way, it's still commercial break. That's what's depressing about Joe Jimenez.
One more look at
like that kid is like immensely talented.
He squares up to the
throws like 100 miles an hour, has the fucking breaking balls that are up in the 90s.
His main job is to get the
it's
baseball.
Just like what? Why?
He only has to worry about throwing it to Scope. Makes a perfect
Cabrera's
throw.
up first inning.
Scope
Cabrera,
has time to
Goodrum,
lay it
and
over to
Ramos.
That's how you get it done
against Kikuchi.
Pitcher helping himself out by fielding his position.
And a good stretch by Cabrera. Quality all the way around. A couple double plays already for the Tigers. Now
I was pissed that we won a game where the other team tied it when we were up by like 6. Hey, at least we won that game, man. That's the way I look at it. I'm only mad for a second, you know. But as soon as we take the dub, we take the dub. Don't care how we did it.
Home runs from Eric Haas, a solo homer.
That was a weird game.
Jonathan Scope.
Detroit's in
Cabrera's all the way up to a 187 average. Miguel Cabrera is.
Maybe under 5 innings.
Yeah, I know we did blow it.
Pitch count because they put pressure on him 2 innings in a row. You just don't want to let off the throttle here.
The only problem with Miggy leading off is he can be hit into a double play. So, like the Goodrum can hit a ground ball or Ramos, and that's an easy free double play if Miggy gets on with a single, that's Miggy's new thing is he's singling now. He's gone up from like 120 all the way up to 187 in about 4 games.
Most part has been better at that.
He's been going like 2 for 4 and 3 for 4 the last like 4 or 5 games. I think Miggy's slowly heating back up. I think he's finally decided he's going to concede the home runs as they'll just he'll hit 10 more home runs probably. But the 3,000 hits, he's actually kind of got to focus up and like get the hits.
It's the one in where he has to cheat a little bit, and it can tie him up.
Yeah, I mean his outs have been grounders and strikeouts, but like he's getting more hits.
Another 0-2.
He's coming along. He's like an old wind-up toy. You just gotta get it going. You gotta get the rust off. You gotta but once he starts going, the way he's hitting slowly but surely, he might even hit to the 3,000 level. He might get to the 3,000 hits this season. It's gonna be difficult, but 2-2.
2 good takes there.
If he does get it this season, it'll be by like a game or 2 he gets it in. But these 0 for 2 type shits can't happen. They're 0 for well now he's gonna be 0 for 1. It looks like.
One of 3 walks allowed by Kikuchi so far here tonight. Cabrera, Goodrum, and Grossman.
At least now he can't be doubled up in any way, like you said, Connor.
The 2-2 swung on and missed.
He was only 1 out.
4 strikeouts for Kikuchi. 1 away here in the 3rd. Tigers' annual prostate cancer awareness night is Tuesday, June 22nd, when the Tigers host the Cardinals at 7 o'clock. Wear blue to the ballpark.
Ohtani takes the home run lead. Hell yeah. Gotta love to see a pitcher take the home run lead. He's an exception to the rule, as they say.
Kikuchi's been on a little bit of a roll as far as strikeouts. We mentioned in the open he went 6 1/3 innings. His last start against the Dodgers had 11 strikeouts.
Ball 1 to Nico Goodrum.
6 1/3 last time out.
Yeah, that's a season best for him.
Ooh.
What's interesting about Kikuchi is this
getting
is his
tired.
3rd career start against the Tigers.
Might have to call a street now. Just kidding.
He's given up 6 home runs in those starts.
Yeah.
2-0.
He's been better against other teams, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's kind of the baseball. Again, it's not always explainable, but everybody's got a team that have given him trouble, and some teams change personnel, and it doesn't matter. The uniform is what gets you.
Now 2-1 to Nico Goodrum. Goodrum had a really good at bat.
Trout got hurt. Oh, that's not good.
Was in a hole, but
he's at 13. Damn.
With Kikuchi and ended up drawing a walk.
Watch the Angels have the top 2 MVP vote getters and the Cy Young Award winner.
Couldn't hold up.
They win the MVP, Cy Young, and miss the playoffs. Womp womp womp.
We talked
2-2 count for Nico Goodrum.
Struggles as of late in Seattle. I think it's been going on for longer than that. I look back at our '84 team.
We've never played good in Seattle, dude.
Played on as far as phenomenal start. Our streak ended in Seattle.
Right.
17 straight on the road, and we went to Seattle, got swept. That's how hard it was to beat them in Seattle.
Goodrum strikes out.
We do not play well here. I don't think like ever.
Yeah, the Tigers have lost 14 of their last 15.
Relief pitching.
In Seattle. 19 of their last.
Yeah, relief pitching's a bitch. It can really kill a pretty promising team. You're hanging in there, Presto. That's good.
That's his Achilles heel right there.
2 down here in the inning. Tigers lead 3-0 though.
3 straight punch-outs for Kikuchi. With 2 away, here's Wilson Ramos.
Nice piece of contact.
Kikuchi doing a better job of getting head in counts now. Starting to feel it a little bit better. He was really spraying the ball that first 2 innings.
You're right, Kenny.
It seems like he's in a little better sync right now.
Might have to go get him another soda pop. Another soda here in a second. Here's the 0-1 home run.
The 0-1 grounded to third.
Looks like the third out of the inning.
Across the diamond, and the Tigers go 1-2-3 for the first time tonight. Casey Mize will face the 8.
At least he put contact, guy.
In the Seattle lineup,
the
first batter he faces has a Wyandotte connection. We'll tell you the story when we come back.
Oh, Wyandotte. That's in Michigan. About to jug a gut Gatorade. You're about to drink some Gatorade. Haggerty, Walton, and Kellenick. Haggerty, Walton, and Kellenick in the bottom of the third. I do get excited. You guys, people were just being annoyed. I was annoyed when that was all going on. All right. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get another soda. It's only going to take me like 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Good start to the road trip. Good start to the ball game for the Tigers. We head to the bottom of the third. Detroit up 3-0 on a couple of homers. Casey Mize goes back to work here in the third against Sam Haggerty, Donovan Walton, and then the top of the order, Jared Kelenic.
Really important for Casey to bear down.
That's a piss.
Bottom of the lineup here, 8-9, and flip it over to the leadoff man again. So Kikuchi just had a quick inning. He needs to kind of piggyback on that, get his team right back in the dugout.
Here's the 1-1 to Haggerty. Squares the bunt, takes it inside. Haggerty's middle name is Onofrio, and it's to honor, and he wears 0 on his back to honor his grandfather. His grandfather, Onofrio, was from Wyandotte. Here's the 2-1. Laced to second. Scope makes the play and throws him out at first. Sam is also named after Sam Palomara, which is he's named after his mother's uncle, who was a minor leaguer in the Dodgers system back in the 1950s and from Wyandotte as well. So a neat connection between Sam Haggerty and this great state of Michigan. So we root for him from afar, just not tonight.
Heck no, you bum. I don't mean that.
This is Donovan Walton. I know you don't. Walton sprays one to right center field. Jones tracks it down. 2 away. Let's check out the Roundup brand's reliable performer. Casey Mize has been very reliable, Jack, over the last 3 starts.
No question, and I love the fact that the Tigers' offense have got him a lead here. He had a tough start with the first 2 guys of the game, first 2 batters he faced, but he got the ground ball double play to get out of the first. He got another one to get out of the second, and now 2 quick outs here in the third. He's got a 3-run cushion. He should have a good feel for the mound right now. He's been through the lineup once. Kelnick's going to come back up. He remembers he threw him an off-speed pitch, which he was able to. Had a kind of a wounded quail that Scope couldn't handle at second base, but did him a favor, I think. You know, you never faced a kid. Go with your best pitch and see if he can handle it. If he can't, stay with it until he can. You don't have to trick everybody. Through that,
sorry about that. That was fucking.
That didn't have a lot of depth to it. And Kelnick had a chance to put the bat on the ball
for another hour or two.
Kelnick fouls
That's
that
good.
away. This is a battle between 2 guys both drafted in 2000.
All right, here we go.
Casey Mize was first overall. Jared Kelnick, 6th overall.
2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, another
he was drafted by the New York Mets.
Yep.
Traded to Seattle as part of the Robinson Cano deal. Strike 2 to him, 2-2.
Kid from Waukesha, Wisconsin.
And went to Waukesha West High School.
Yeah, Waukesha would be.
What chance is the Mariners? I don't know. Probably 50-50.
One of those towns in central Michigan, not a big town.
Well, that's the inning.
Strikes out to end the third. Casey Mize.
Let's go to the top of the fourth.
Tigers
lead
in a
3-0.
1-2-3 inning. We're through 3.
That'll be Haas, Jones, and Rogers. Haas, Jones, Rogers due up here in the top of the fourth, and that is the end of the bottom of the third.
Down there today. We'll explain when we come back. He looks good in that cap, though, doesn't he?
Coach Dan.
Oh, St. John's looks like high school stuff. Oh, is it like high school baseball playoffs or something? Where is it bad? What do you mean, where is it bad? How many challenges with Angel will be there? I don't know. He's doing all right so far, it looks like. Anyway. Bottom of the, or top of the fourth, rather, coming up. 3-0 Tigers. Oh, where's Badu? I don't know, just getting some time off. He kind of cooled off, so he's not getting as much playing time. I'm sure if he comes in and he gets a, starts hitting again once he comes back in, then they'll probably, they'll start using him more often and blah, blah, blah. But cooled off, But it's still a commercial break, by the way. That's the only reason it's long commercial break. Poole says an RBI single. Hell yeah. There we go.
New York with the game break, and just because the Tigers are away, it doesn't mean there's not baseball being played there. Dan Petrie,
Catholic League semifinal.
Orchard Lake St. Mary's, where his son Matt is the head coach, and the Eaglets taking on Detroit Catholic Central in the Catholic League semifinals at the ballpark this afternoon. And St. Mary's won it. Ike Irish helping the cause with an inside the park home run. 7-2, the final. Orchard Lake St. Mary's advances to the Catholic League finals on Thursday. Shep, you may not know, a lot of real estate.
Yeah, Badu against lefties won't happen.
Just a little bit. He wasn't even breathing hard, Mickey. I was breathing hard just watching him run around those pillows.
Oh, to be young again.
Inside the porker.
Aren't they? They're ranked. The last time I checked, they were ranked among the top 10 in the country in high school. So good for Matt Petrie and Dan Petrie and
Coach Dan.
A heck of a job.
With Haas, yeah, exactly. With Ross on the roster, yeah. With Haas on there, yeah. There's no way there's no reason to.
Going high Division I schools after this. Here's Eric Haas, who got the scoring.
I bet $200 Dodgers. Mariners.
Drives one to left field.
That'll be the second out, the first out of the inning.
And it's a long out.
Glad the Twins lost.
Number 1 here in the fourth.
Dodgers, the Mariners.
Takes a healthy hat.
If that happens. It might, but I don't know, man. We'll see how this keeps playing, but
look overmatched. Doesn't mean that he's
Casey Mize looks all right now.
time he steps into the box.
Yeah, there's the Twins and the Rockies who are also bad. Like, the Rockies are also as bad as us, so we got that going for us.
Second is a major leaguer. And then Jonathan Scope added a 2-run blast. That's why we're at 3-0. Here comes Jacoby Jones.
Washington's also just about as bad as us.
Jones sends one to left. Kelnick hasn't played well.
Damn it, 2 deep flyouts.
Think Jake Rogers will take a pitch here? 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Rogers is up.
Yeah, I mean, that's
2 pitches so far this inning.
To get through the last inning.
Where's that 15? He's thrown 15 pitches, got 5 outs.
As you mentioned.
That's incredible. He's averaging 3 outs a pitch right now after the way he started the game.
Jake hit it hard his first time up, right past Kikuchi in the mound, but
you know, I'm rooting for Rogers to be good. He's very good at defense, so I kind of want him to be able to hit.
On the outside corner.
But, like, I'll be honest, if he doesn't hit, I'm fine with it. Catcher, to me, is the one position where it's like, if someone can't really hit, as long as they're plus defensively, then it's okay, kind of. And if you haven't noticed, nobody dares run on Jake Rogers. They just don't do it. If you haven't...
You know what?
It's just.
I think he's, his happy zone is down and in. So when he's ahead in the count, he's going to be.
Just missed it. 3 deep flyouts.
Down.
Handled by Kyle Lewis. 3 fly ball outs for Kikuchi. He retires the Tigers.
Need a little bit more power. Need to hit the weight room. All 3 of those guys do. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Tigers still lead 3-0. And who's up? Haniger. I don't know. I don't know how you. Whatever. Seager and Lewis. Or you just press the little money button down at the bottom there, and I'll get the money in like June. Appreciate the thought, man. Very kind. But it is a commercial break between the bottom of the 4th and, the top. It's the middle of the 4th. So commercial break. It'll be bottom of the 4th coming up. Tigers lead 3-0. Haniger, Seager, and Lewis in the inning. 230 to 250. Rogers would definitely be worth it. He can run real well for. Yeah, he's like actually got skills. It's just he can't hit. He has like all 5 of the tools. He has 4. He's like 3 out of 5 tools, and it's really strange. Oh, you don't have to do that, Tigers fan. It's free to watch, man. I appreciate the thought, man. You don't have to. You should save your money up. That's what I always tell people. Just save up and like get something cool for yourself. You know what I mean? I hope nobody ever feels like they should have to like donate or anything. Like please don't feel that way. Just watching's good enough. Just watch, leave a like. You're doing enough at that. You're doing enough for that at that point. I'm getting the AdSense from you, so add me to your approved list on your ad blocker. That's more than you could do.
Let's check out the T-Mobile coverage cam at T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
It's kind of cool that they have like this like cool drone shot.
First pitch to Mitch Haniger, right at Eric Haas for a quick out to start the Seattle 4th. Well, the first test.
All right, 1 away.
For Eric Haas in
both teams just keep.
First time he's ever played that position.
both teams just kind of keep flying out to each other. Been 4 straight fly ball outs.
Boys are coming up swinging.
Yeah.
They know what the time is here in Michigan.
Priests, who are the Priests?
Thank all those fans.
And White Sox are free money.
How long does it take for
White Sox? Yeah, they seem to be. I don't know. I think so.
For a team?
You mean the Padres?
It's always easier to go to the West Coast than come home. That's where it gets you, is coming home because you're not getting much sleep that night. That's why they all
1-0
when you come back. But Detroit's going to go to Kansas City, so
they'll have an off day in
Thursday,
between Seattle and Kansas City.
They will.
And then come home to take on Cleveland.
Ooh, fancy. It is nice that we are going to Kansas City to gradually come back from the West Coast, so it's not going from Seattle back to Detroit. That would fucking suck.
Seager top 5 in Seattle history in a number of different categories. Games played, runs, hits, home runs.
2-0 to Seager.
Here's the 2-0 to him.
2-1.
Tailing fastball to make it 2-1.
Do-do-do-do.
Familiar with the last name Seager. His brother is the shortstop for the Dodgers.
I'm going to say his brother's Corey Seager.
Who just recently got hurt with a wrist injury.
Yeah, won't be out for the year.
Cody Seager? I don't know which one it is. Which
Kyle, who's
one?
the older brother.
Right.
Oh, Kyle Seager's.
Corey, middle brother Justin was drafted by the Mariners in the 12th round in 2013. He got as high as Double-A. Corey, the youngest of the
Man, there's so many of these fucking Seager people.
Biggest by far. He took all this guy's food.
it's
About a foot taller.
It's a talented family. He draws a walk. He took all this kid's food. He's 6 feet 216. I mean, that's not small, but
He's small compared to his.
But that'll be a one-out walk.
Casey Mize has done. Fastball's down in the zone. We talked about it early, and then
You
going
ever
up.
see Cubs fan?
in the
Yeah,
zone,
there's lots of
changing
Cubs
high levels.
fans.
A good little slider there, changing speeds. Got a ground ball double play.
All right, I'll be right back.
And then he throws another really good breaking ball there. Fields his own position, gets another double play. Both double plays came in the first and second inning. So Casey Mize on a bit of a roll right now, doing a real good job with the runner on first here in the fourth.
there's Kyle Lewis. Didn't you take all your brother's food?
Kevin.
Oh, we fought younger. My brother and I, we fought like brothers.
That stuns me.
And
Absolutely surprises me.
I can say he's been my best friend my whole life, and I think he would say the same thing. But
All
that's
right.
what brothers are about. And you know what? Baseball players become brothers.
For sure.
Simo
Cubs
talks
fans
about it
tonight?
all.
Yeah, there's a guy named Cubs fan that comes around.
You're a family there. You know each other's
1-1.
good, bad, and ugly. And
you got to get through it, too.
you do.
Yeah.
You got to learn that, hey, we live with each other. We play for each other. We win and lose together. And that's what makes baseball a special sport with all the games more than any other pro sport.
The 1-1 to Lewis. Swung on and missed.
Good pitch, 1-2.
Lewis bounced into a double play to end the first. Mize has induced a couple of double plays from Seattle so far here tonight.
One and two. Only true fans.
The 1-2.
Keep it that way.
High and away.
What's up, Daniel? How's it going?
Just too far. You could see that he wanted to swing.
Strike his ass out. 2-2.
Recognized that the ball was a foot up out of the zone. You get that ball within an inch of the top of that.
One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner at first with 2-2 count for Kyle Lewis. 3-0 Tigers lead.
Should be a rainbow there somewhere.
Strike him out.
Swung on and missed.
Good pitch.
Beautiful.
Strikes out Lewis. That's his third punch out of the night. There's two away here in the
2 down now. Runner at first, bottom of the fourth, and a 3-0 Tigers
Vegas
lead.
rears back and gives it the best
Let's get one more out and go to the top of the
Pretty much
fifth.
center cup it at 95. He beat
Crawford is up.
Lewis with that pitch. That's having confidence in your number one.
And when it's 95 with movement, you can understand why. Here's J.P. Crawford.
What's up, Blitz?
Crawford grounded to Miguel Cabrera to lead off the second.
Strike one.
Little slider over the heart of the plate, but by taking 7-8 miles an hour off of that fastball, he gets him to swing out in front.
Knocked down by Scope, and he throws him out at first base. What a play by Jonathan Scope, ranging far to his left, and from his knees he throws out J.P. Crawford.
Got rid of it quick. He needed to.
Job well done. We're through 4.
Damn, I
Tigers
just
up
missed that
3
play.
in Seattle.
God damn it. Grossman, Scope, and Candelario in the top of the fifth. Of course, I missed another great defensive play, but that's okay. Tigers hold on to their 3-0 lead. Top of the fifth coming up. You know what's good for the Tigers though? Like about having to play at 10 o'clock, they'll probably be done by like 12:30, which is pretty good for a East Coast team or like an East Coast time zone team to be like done playing a West Coast game at. Because like let's be honest, we don't play long games for the most part. What's up, Kevin? You want to see us hit against the division? That'd be nice. Yeah, their defense looks a lot more sharp. Yeah, Connor, that's all they've probably been doing. The defense that last homestand was terrible. Yeah, same here, Kenny. No, we won't make the playoffs probably. Presto's just like, man, you missed a really good one. You're a Yankees fan? All right, I appreciate the support. I don't really support your team because you're the evil empire of baseball, but, you know, it's kind of like being a Patriots fan and no one really supports you outside of your fans. It's like, you know.
Detroit up 3-0, and another great play to end an inning here. This ball hit to the left of Jonathan Scope, a dive and a quick up to his knees, gets rid of it quick enough. Miggy does a nice job on the other end, and they get out of the inning because of a good play defensively. Something
blitz
we've been talking about. They need
He's like,
more
damn.
of.
Yeah, they were talking about that in Tigers Live, so let's welcome in our team.
Yankees win? Oh, congrats to Yankees fans.
And it looks better tonight.
Robbie, it's top of the lineup for the Tigers, 1, 2, and 3. Strike one to Grossman.
What was it that, just so people, in case they didn't see Tigers Live pregame, that you were referring to when it comes to Detroit's mental lapses in the last couple of days defensively?
Well, Shep, I just believe because there's a lot of versatility on this roster, which is a welcoming sight. And I think it can work in your favor, but I also think it can work against you. And I think it's
we would have to literally win out. We'd have to win like 19 games in June to be a playoff team. Like we would literally have to only lose like 10 games in the month of June for that to happen.
That they play on the field, and so I believe that's part of the reason why the defense has struggled a little bit.
Simo, I loved what you said, and I believe it. Grossman chases a high fastball out of the zone. Kikuchi with his sixth strikeout.
19 and 10 next month in the month of June. If we played 29 games, 28 games, we'll say we play 27. You add in 17 and 10,
unless you have 9 guys that get really
and we're still, I think, 500. So like
that,
we literally would have to go. Let's see, we had 14, 17. That'd be 31. And then we have 20. No, we're still under 500 even with a month where we win 17. You know, we'd still be under 500.
We've got basically an outfielder in Robbie Grossman who's going to be out there every day, and you got Jamer Candelario at third, who's going to be at third base whenever they can.
No.
Everybody else seems to be a moving part, and that can really be challenging for everybody that plays more than one position.
And fellas, how about this guy here in the batter's box, Jonathan Scope?
We need to have a dominant month of June. Like I'm talking like
at second base, which is a position he's
not impossible.
He's played that position most of his
but
career. Yes, he's played first.
Boy,
yes, he's placing third. But if you look
we're too inconsistent to do some shit like that.
The 2 double plays that he turned, getting rid of the ball quicker.
0-2.
Behind in the count here, 0-2. Yeah, and players are going to tell you, I'm willing to play anywhere, and you get that. It's because they want to be in the lineup, as Jack had mentioned earlier in the broadcast.
Yeah, Eric Haas is happy to play left field. We're glad he's out there. He got a big fly.
No, we're too young. Yeah, we're too inconsistent.
Up by Tom Murphy.
But to say this team doesn't have a future, you don't understand how developing a baseball team works, and that's fine. Most people don't. So I don't really hold that against anybody when they don't understand that. We'll be good like next year by like we'll probably be a very good team by like mid-June, like I've been saying. But we might be too late behind the pedal for that to really matter. Damn it.
Straight strikeouts.
The only issue with the Tigers is figuring out who goes where in the bullpen. I do think they have the right pieces in the bullpen right now, but they're not utilizing them correctly. Maybe try Fulmer out as the actual closer now. Only use Daniel Norris in long relief. And find some goddamn short relievers in that bullpen.
7 strikeouts for Kikuchi.
Yeah,
here comes Candelario with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
A lot better and get some really good results.
Candelario rips one foul. Simo, you like what Casey Mize has done?
Like Garcia as a short reliever. I think Cisnero and Soto work as short relievers. They're just not closers. And it feels like Fulmer might actually be a closer. He's kind of got that Shane Green energy to him.
That slider down and away. He's commanding that pitch.
Your dad is an Astros fan? You hate the Giants and Astros? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Giants. Mize is doing good tonight. Nah, third out. It's 3-0 Tigers going to the bottom of the fifth. He's pitching good, Carter. Yeah, we need more runs. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go to the bottom of the fifth, and it'll be some name I can't say, Murphy and Haggerty. Some name I can't say, Murphy and Haggerty. Funkhauser has been fantastic since his call-up. I'm good on Funkhauser. I have bad experience with him. It's going to take him just consistently pitching good for me to get over his last year. You always need more runs, Tigers fan. Oh, are you you're from the same town as Casey? Yeah, he's been pitching good the last few starts. I think he's finally starting to find some confidence in his pitching again, which is nice to see. You know, typical. It's just young pitcher. It's young player shit, dude. It's a lot of the Tigers' problems is just young player shit. They're like not very confident in themselves yet. Like they second guess their mechanics and their abilities. They eventually power through it. 2010, 2012, 2014. I bid against them and I got screwed over. Yeah, Blitz, they beat the Tigers in one of them World Series. I fucking hate them. Still a commercial break. What's up, Curtis? Even though the first pitch... Oh, there we go.
The 6, 7, and 8 hitters in the
Here's Mize. 0-1. Foul ball.
Jose Marmolejos leads off,
Marmolejos
followed by Tom Murphy and Sam Haggerty.
Yeah, I hate the Giants.
Marmolejos singled his first time up. Mize has surrendered just 2 hits.
Mets would win, and them damn Royals. Yeah, the Royals winning sucked, too. Yeah, it was a dynasty. Yeah, the Giants team was a dynasty. Nothing that could be done.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
0-2. He's also walked a couple, but struck out 3.
Yeah, Connor, his problem is the same thing, similar to what Mize went through during his first year. He needs to develop confidence in his pitching. He needs to remember his pitching got him to the major leagues. Like, his pitches is good. Throw them the same way you've been throwing them your whole life, and you'll get the same results. A lot of guys get to the major league level, and like in the back of their heads, they're like, no one can hit me, no one can hit me. So when they start getting hit, they're like, I have to change the way I'm pitching. I'm getting hit all of a sudden. And it's just one of those things where it's just they have to refine confidence after they finally get it. Because like they've gone their whole life never getting hit. Probably throwing no-hitters, lots of like shutout, complete games and stuff. Just giving up 1, maybe 2 hits to getting hit, occasionally giving up home runs and, base hits and stuff. It's a little culture shocking for them. Guys aren't chasing pitches, and it takes some guys. It takes a second.
In order for him to have success,
some guys never figure it out.
First pitch strike.
Well,
yeah, growing pains.
I got a kick out of AJ Hinch telling the writers
because I got World Series, right? Hell yeah, Blitz.
The whole world in your articles about Matthew Boyd throwing first pitch.
No, I didn't see that. That sucks. Oh wow.
Blows
good
away.
Pitch.
Marmolejos.
Good pitch.
Hitters. You tell me, as a hitter, you'd rather be ahead in the count than behind, wouldn't you?
I'd rather be ahead, but how about this pitch here, Jack, for me, for a hitter?
Victor Martinez liked getting behind in the count.
Right here.
One of the toughest pitches there is a hit.
I'd swear Victor Martinez wouldn't even start the at-bat till it was 2 strikes.
Below the belt, but above the knees, right about thigh high. I think that's the toughest.
1 away, bottom of the 5th.
Anybody to hit.
Chip, we call that a Hank with him. That's a hang with him.
Oh, thank you for the D-Live. Somebody did something on D-Live. I appreciate it.
Jack, to your point, though, you're right. But I also want to play devil's advocate with you, too, because I like the fact
so you got an RBI.
We've
there we
talked
go.
so much about first pitch strike.
Take one for the team.
From a hitter standpoint, I kind of like that idea, Jack. They want to get ahead of me. Now,
Tigers in the World Series. I've seen it a couple times. Should be the second out of the inning here.
I'm looking to ambush you early.
Get out of the way. Yep, there we go.
Now, I think
2 down here in the bottom of the
fifth.
fifth.
Be able to throw all of your pitches in your arsenal for a strike and be able to use it on the first pitch. But if you're going to allow me to just sit and look dead red and you're getting ahead with your fastball, I think that puts me as a hitter, gives me the advantage.
Okay, and I agree with you.
Here's Haggerty up with 2 outs.
Counter your counter. Fastball located. Can you get to everyone that's 95 plus?
No, you can't.
So you got to pick a side, right?
Yes,
so if you're playing that cat and mouse game with the hitter, and you're going to get with the fastball first pitch, look at that one down middle, right?
I can hit that one.
I
can right down, Jack. You can hit that one.
You would have been ready for it.
Yes, sir.
Because you're paying attention on deck.
Yes, sir.
Simo is hilarious. I was enjoying that back and forth. That's why I got quiet on that one.
No,
that was a great counterpoint by Jack saying the location. If you can locate a pitch, you can only throw like 90, you would be deadly. You're pretty tired? Yeah.
We haven't seen one yet.
Tigers Giants series the other night. I can't believe Prince Fielder was so. Yeah, he did not have a good World Series.
But that's the whole.
For whatever reason, it was just.
And when you can locate your pitches, you're going to have a
2-1 count.
Chance as a pitcher when you.
Yeah, if you can locate, you could be like Greg Maddux and throw like 89 miles an hour on your fastball and like be a Hall of Famer. Be like a dominant pitcher
too. Too much credit because they can't paint their 3 straight pitches. The other thing I would say is, Jack, I see so many young hitters trying to cover the entire plate. You really have to hit to your strength. You have to pick a side. What do you like to do in the batter's box? And up until 2 strikes, you shouldn't waver. And I see so many guys trying to cover the outside part of the plate just as much as they're trying to cover the inside of the plate. And I just see guys getting themselves out way too often.
You see there Casey's numbers, 52% fastballs, okay? And when you're a power pitcher like he is, you want to feature that fastball at least half the time. The other stuff is sliders, splitters, and a curveball.
Here we go.
3-2 to Haggerty. This time and he walked him. 2-out walk to Sam Haggerty, the number 8 hitter.
The fielder only get like 1 hit. He also got thrown out at the plate.
That'll bring up Donovan Walton.
Yeah, underwater. People in Detroit were pissed. That's a walk. Pretty much, Deborah. Yeah, they also had they had that long off period because we swept our way into the World Series. It was
Tigers starting staff. You're surprised when they don't go 6 innings.
That sucked.
And I know that's kind of foreign in Jack's language because he went a lot deeper than that.
They come signed? Oh, okay. So you got
basis.
some good ones coming. Hell yeah.
That's an encouraging sign.
Hopefully you get some goodies.
Guys like Mize. Last time Tarek Skubal went 6 innings despite the loss.
In all fairness, I didn't do that my first 3 years. It took me a while.
Who's us? Walton is up, by the way.
Even when Tarek
Here's the day when they find out I'm a 49ers fan, but you hate the Giants. Yeah, I would imagine you'd like both the teams, both San Francisco.
0-6. I mean, who wants
Aaron
to
Judge one?
Right?
Okay.
But he's pitching better.
That'd be pretty cool.
I'm willing to let him advance and learn at this level.
Drive to right.
There we go.
Right at Robbie Grossman. Good inning for Casey Mize. Simo, thanks.
Let's go to the top of the
Look forward to
6th.
seeing you with Mickey York on
All right, thanks, fellas.
Cabrera, Goodrum, and Ramos. Cabrera, Goodrum, Ramos here in the top of the 6th. Tigers lead 3-0. They hold on to their lead. Let's go to the top of the 6th. Wonder how long this game's going to be. Tigers are trying to get it done quick. I'm just trying to stay awake. Yeah, I got pretty good balance right there. But probably about 12:50. That's what I'm thinking. Right around 12:30, between 12:30 1 o'clock, the game will be over with. I don't think it's going to go super late. Unless it just turns into like some team just starts beating the hell out of another team. This game's been very quick since the first 2 innings went by. The first 2 innings took forever, and then after that, it's just been like out. So the first 2 innings took 51 minutes to get through. The game has been on for an hour and 29 minutes, right? The first 51 minutes of the games were the first 2 innings. We're now in the top of the 6th, 30 minutes later. So,
Tigers baseball on Valley Sports is brought to you by USA Insulation.
Tigers games have the most wild pace to them.
And by GMC, visit your closest
How about
dealer
Bruce Lee for school?
exceptional
So if I don't
offers
comment for a
all
while,
month
oh for
long.
sure, Blitz. No worries, man.
A couple of homers for the Tigers.
Good luck with the
Eric Haas,
Bruce Lee
solo
shit.
bomb, and Jonathan Scope a 2-run shot.
No, I could kick my leg like that.
First multi-homer game in the same inning at.
You were a big
Safeco
Bruce Lee
or
fan?
T-Mobile.
I think I was dead or not born before he died.
July of
I was gonna say I think I was dead before he died.
It's Miguel Cabrera, Nico Goodrum, and Wilson Ramos.
I know, crazy, right? I died before he was dead.
And suddenly, Jack, both pitchers have found a nice groove.
This is my second time existing.
Glad to get the 3 runs off Kikuchi.
Yeah, Tigers don't play long games. 0-1.
Where his manager, Scott
No long
Service,
games.
is going to, limit him tonight. But both pitchers dialed in right now, and they're attacking the zone. Looks like the hitters' night's going to be short now.
Kikuchi needed 50 pitches to get through the first 2 innings. Wave and a miss. It's 0-2 to Cabrera. 29 over the last 3.
Yeah, this game has been a hilarious pace, by the way.
I've noticed both pitchers getting ahead in counts.
Yeah.
That's the big difference from the first 2 innings.
Cabrera grounds 1 to third. An easy hop for Kyle Seager.
That's a error. Oh, I thought that was Bobby error.
Retired by Yusei Kikuchi.
Yeah, this game has been weird. Like I said, the first 2 innings for this game was 52 minutes. 52 minutes, and I think the next hour will be when we're at an hour 50. It'll be like
Welcome back safely
the 7th, 8th inning
MGM
already.
Grand Detroit.
All right, here goes
Down
Goodrum.
for the Tigers in the 6th. There's Nico Goodrum.
If Nico swings at this motherfucking pitch, and it's not good.
Every hitter in the Tigers order, in the top 6 in the Tigers order, has struck out at least once. It's the bottom third that hasn't gone down swinging or looked at a third strike.
The top of our lineup is just getting racked up. 1-0.
Goodrum struck out his last time up in the 3rd.
Yeah, we definitely need more than 3 runs. I don't trust our bullpen right now still.
Then he got a little over anxious.
Not the way we're using it. Here comes some contact. Oh, ball 2.
Takes it low, 2-0.
Yeah, Nico's defense has been bad, not making up for because usually defensively he's plus, so we can kind of look past his shaky offense. But when his defense starts to not look good, he really stands out as a bad baseball player. It's like, dude, you're supposed to be a defensive. You're supposed to be a defensive plus with super utility ability. Can't be making errors if you're a super utility player.
Tigers are going to host the White Sox Saturday, June 12th.
That's literally you just can't do it.
8,000 fans receive a free Nico Goodrum.
You get maybe 1 or 2 errors, but like when you've been doing what Nico's been doing the last week, it's starting to become an issue.
Tigers.com/tickets.
Really, Blitz?
Bobblehead collector, Shep, probably looking for.
That's kind of annoying. You got to make them just under 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's a tough table to make, though. I've asked you for yours for a long time, and
that's kind of annoying.
Not worthy. I mean, you got legends.
I'm sorry you have
up
to deal with that, man.
Alan Trammell, we have Bill Freehand, we have Miguel Cabrera, we have Willie Horton, we have Sparky Anderson, and Al Kalon.
I was going to bring you one, Shep, and I forgot. Yeah, just getting old.
Just like you forgot your golf.
Yeah, we'll do all right against the Sox. We might be able to take one.
We're working too many
full count here for
nights.
Goodrum. 1 out in the top of the 6th.
Thursday morning, if you'd like. If you brought your clubs.
You know what's funny? Jake Rogers has, I think, caught the last 2 Mize starts, or at least this one. Mize's pitch has a 2-hitter going.
Back out there. Things are going your way. You can't wait to get
I wonder if there's
there.
a connection with the fact that Mize is pitching better with guys like Haas, Briner catching him instead of Ramos. Keep Rogers with the young pitchers. That's something that
Kikuchi with his 3rd walk. fourth walk, excuse me.
They seem very comfortable with Jake Rogers.
Only one of those walks has come back to hurt.
And it seems like Jake calls a really good game, so.
Remember, Grossman walked with 2 away in the second, and then Jonathan Scope gave it a ride.
It's just such a fucking shame that kid cannot hit.
That made it 3-0. Here's Wilson Ramos.
And it's just a shame this fucking guy, Wilson Ramos, can't play catcher. It's just like we have two ends of an extreme here where it's like, well, we got one catcher who can't hit and one catcher who can't catch.
Last time
if we could just slam
inside.
them together very, very hard. But it got taken down. I'm sorry to hear, man. That's annoying.
The difference between
a little annoying, Blitz. I'd be bothered by that.
Slider and
YouTube is fickle.
His cutter stays pretty much on the same plane, and his slider has much more depth in the vertical plane.
1-0. Runner at first.
Wave and a miss. 1-1 to Wilson Ramos.
Runner at first base.
Last two were sliders.
One out here in the top of the 6th. Tigers lead 3-0. 1-1 count for Ramos. Excuse me.
And the Mariners bullpen starts to get loose. That's JT.
Hit a homer, Ramos.
Former Dodger, former Minnesota Twins.
Put this game out of reach.
Nickname Shaggy.
Send it. Send it.
The 1-1.
Ah, fucking popped it up.
On the right side, it's Walton who takes control. 2 away.
2 down here in the inning, and now here comes Haas.
Time for StatCast powered by Google Cloud. Eric Haas tonight in his first plate appearance and first time ever playing left field. Gets a ball out over the plate, and he puts a hurting on this one. Barrels it up. Mickey York out there clanking one. He got back to the studio in time to give us a few updates, and he'll do the post-game show. I only said that because I want to see if Mick's paying attention.
That's a quick turnaround for him, isn't it? It traveled, as you saw, 429 feet for Eric Haas.
I remember our last trip up to Seattle. Mickey was out there, and we all took a few tours.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
The Space Needle, and saw the Wayland display downtown.
Yeah, we did. That was a lot of fun.
May take a little. Yeah, after the injury, Ramos might be a little slow going to get back into it.
Somebody famous, too.
1-0 count to Haas?
And yourself. Yeah. And Mickey.
No, not even close.
No, they haven't pitched yet.
Let's see if Eric can put another nice swing.
Do you remember our record was even? Was it? I don't remember. It's been a lot of games. Strike 1.
Pitch at 96, though, huh?
Yeah, it was the same location of the ball he hit out, but I think there was a couple clicks up right there. Kikuchi's in a
I think the count's 1-1
right now.
It's 1-1 to Eric Haas.
I was gonna say. Okay, it is 1-1. The little thing at the bottom's wrong. It says 0-1. Okay, there you go. They fixed it. 1-2. Foul ball.
You would think catchers would have the best idea of sequencing. You know, they're doing that for a living. And yet, sometimes I think catchers are the worst guess hitters there ever were. And I think it's because they just assume every pitcher is going to have the same repertoire, and they don't.
Yeah. It's like they have almost too much knowledge and outthink themselves.
Right, I think they do that at times.
I think more people should have the hitting philosophy of
the
Vladimir Guerrero.
On the run
oh,
goes
shit.
Goodrum, and an easy stolen base for Nico Goodrum.
2-2. Goodrum steals.
He has been so dangerous on the base paths. That's 7 stolen bags for Goodrum this year.
Well, it's all about the jump, right? Look at this jump that he gets.
Yeah, I know. That's not that many. We just don't get a lot of stolen bases. 7 would be like a season high 2 years ago for us.
Not even close, which if you're A.J. Hinch, you got to take notice of and say, hey, are we going to do more of this?
I think back in our power hitting days for the Tigers, there were seasons where I think we stole 3 whole bases.
RBI opportunity again for Haas.
Us getting 7, having one guy steal 7 bases seems a little ridiculous to me. He might want to slow down. Gonna get a fucking, he's gonna get PED tested stealing all them bases in Detroit.
You want to be tripping over those.
You don't want to lift a leg and get it caught. Nothing worse than falling down on the mound. It happened to me a few times. Feel pretty.
That's all right though. We had all the power in the world.
The crowd starts laughing.
Don't need speed when you can hit 8 home runs a game.
Cap to him, act like he did it on purpose.
Yeah, fuck, struck out.
Haas to end the threat and end the 6th. Kikuchi has settled in. But the Tigers keep a 3-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
It'll be Kalanick, Haniger, and Seager in the bottom of the 6th coming up. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Tigers still lead 3-0. It'll be Kalanick, Haniger, and Seager. Oh yeah, Dre. Feel like a good time for you. Tigers slow down. Why do you want him to slow down for? Bottom of the 6th. Hopefully Casey Mize can get through this inning fast so we can go to the top of the 7th. Score some runs. You know. They already slow down. Yeah, it's commercial break. Eventually it turns back on and we start talking about the game again. But right now it's a commercial. It just says commercial break in progress, which is nice. Yeah, it's rather boring between the innings. There's not much to talk about. Hopefully everyone's doing quite well. It's 10 minutes from midnight. All right, here we go.
Bottom of the 6th, Casey Mize will battle Jared Kelenic, Mitch Haniger, and Kyle Seager.
Oh, it's Haniger. Okay.
Third time.
So it's Kelenic, Haniger, and Seager. I've been saying Haniger. What's up, Jack? You hate Cubs fan?
Single and a strikeout for Kelenic.
No, he's fine. He wasn't toxic. Indians lost.
Ball right field.
Hey, quick first out. There we go.
And he calls off
One away here in the 6th.
Now time for the Bolt EUV electric player. Only Ken Griffey Jr. was younger than Jared Kelenic in hitting a home run from the leadoff spot in franchise history.
Casey Mize doing good.
It's impressive company.
71 pitches, not bad from Casey. A lot of balls.
Kelenic, the 10th Mariner to homer in his first major league hit.
He's got a nice swing.
So is this guy. He's got 12 bombs on the
this
year.
game.
Keeping the play tonight. Tied for.
Literally, if he hasn't thrown 30 he's thrown 30 balls. Like he cuts that in half. He's literally at like 50-something pitches in the going into 6.
Grounded to third, Candelaria.
5 2/3. He'd get the balls under control. He's
retired 5.
like fucking 55 pitches right now.
Download the MLB app to get in-game
Just cut the balls in half,
breaking news, player updates,
and which is very reasonable to suggest. And that would be 15 less pitches. He'd be at 5 2/3 with like 57 pitches right now, which that'd be idea.
As I watched Jamer throw that ball across the diamond, I'd say to myself, we're taking this guy for granted now. He's become that good.
At third base.
He is so steady at third base. Just really impressed with his improvement over the last couple of years. I remember Gardy talking about it's hard to get his attention. He's not looking in the dugout, and he's not being ready with that pre-pitch setup. And that's all gone now. That ball is by Seager right there.
Sit back down now. Well, after this inning, I'll sit back down.
Oh, that is wicked right there.
Back to
that was a good pitch, 0-2.
Casey.
It is nice to see Candelario get it together defensively. And really just turn into a good player. Great pickup of a player.
fastball.
The
Going up
0-2.
here.
On the ground. Into
What
the
an inning.
shift.
Another 1, 2, 3.
Jonathan Scope. 7 pitches for Casey Mize. That's rather efficient, I would say.
Let's go.
He's through the 6th again.
It'll be Jones, Rogers, and Grossman. Jones, Rogers, Grossman here in
Followed by
the
Jake
top.
Rogers, and then the top of the Tigers order.
I believe that is another quality start for Casey Mize. What's the quality start? 6 innings? As long as he can get through the 7th and not get fucked up, then yeah, that's another quality. That'd be like his 4th of the season. It could be 3 or 4. I don't remember the exact number. But yeah, Mize is having another really good start. Very, very promising. If you're a Tigers fan, you should be very happy with his last few starts. I've got a Casey Mize rookie card. That's what I was looking for over there. Our starting pitchers are all pretty good, actually. But it'll be Jones, Rogers, and Grossman here. So 8, 9, and 1 for the Tigers in the top of the 7th. They lead 3-0 heading into the inning. Hopefully we can tack on a few more runs to kind of secure a victory for Mr. Mize. But yeah. Oh, pitching change. Ooh. JT Chargois. Oh, nice. You have two different Casey Mize rookie cards.
Here's the upcoming pitching matchup presented by Wallside Windows. Tomorrow, Game 2 of this 3-game series. Spencer Turnbull for the Tigers tries to get over the 500 mark. Justin Dunn trying to bounce back from his first loss of the season. We'll have it for you right here on Bally Sports, and it begins with Tigers Live at 9:30 with Mickey York and Craig Monroe.
New pitcher for the Mariners, JT Chargois. Right-hander taking over for Kikuchi. This guy is pretty much a power pitcher himself. Fastball slider. He's been working forever on a good off-speed pitch, and that's been his nemesis. Both pitches pretty hard.
It's a Wallside Windows pitching change. This is his 4th appearance of the season. He faces the 8, 9, and 1 hitters in the Tigers lineup. Kikuchi lasted 6 innings, gave up the 3 runs on 3 hits. He walked 4 and struck out 8.
Well, he really settled in, no question about it. But those first 2 innings, and we talked about it when they were happening. Hey, when pitch counts get this high, your backside's going to be limited. And Scott Service, the manager, decides that he's going to go to his pen here early. 6 solid innings, though. I guess would be considered a quality start, wouldn't it? 6 innings, 3 runs or less.
Jones with a couple of flyouts. 1 to right, 1 to left.
I don't have a significant Casey Mize card. What's up?
Was more of a line.
Go M's. What's up, Jesse? How's it going, man? Well, I hope not. All right, have a good night, AB. Thanks for coming in, man.
Up the middle, base hit for Jacoby Jones.
All right, Jacoby with the base hit here in the top of the 7th to lead it off.
It comes in a leadoff role in the 7th.
You're welcome to hang out here, though, Jesse. It's a pro Tiger stream,
up
but
the middle anymore because all the shifts.
Have a good night, though,
this ball
AB.
Squared up pretty good, and you see second baseman.
I appreciate you coming by.
Diving for it, but it gets by his glove. Now will Jacoby go?
I was just going to ask you that. Let's see if they put him
Find
in
the
motion.
right pitch. I think they might.
I need to sit down soon, though. But I'm in like a mindset that if I sit down, I'm going to jinx the team again.
You like to have a good contact hitter, Jake Rogers.
Rogers up with no outs here in the top of the 7th. Runner at first. Tigers lead 3-0. But the batter at the plate isn't the best.
Straight steal here focuses a little bit better.
Yeah, steal the
especially
base.
The ball away. Maybe he'll go to right instead of have that pull-happy swing. There goes Jacoby.
He's off and running.
Oh, they got his ass. Great throw.
Great throw.
In time, and a great tag by Walton.
That was a great throw.
Well, you don't win them all. You've got to take a chance to make things happen. Jacoby got a fairly good jump, but a great throw. Quick release.
That was just. He might be. Is he safe?
From the catcher Murphy, look where Walton's foot is. It blocks Jacoby's slide.
What a.
I mean, that's classic.
Good
right
defense.
there. When you guys diving in head first, you can get away with that. When they come in spike first, you watch. Those legs are spread and the base is in their way. Big difference.
That's a great point, Jeff.
Oh, strike one.
Rogers.
Or 0-2, rather. One away now in the top of the 7th after the caught stealing by Jacoby. Smart move to send him there. I'd have sent him too. It was a good idea to send the runner there.
Go ahead and put your knee
but that catcher he fucking nailed him. Tip your hat. Kudos to the guy. Hey.
This to right center.
Drop.
That's going to find the gap.
Hey, Jake Rogers.
By Haggerty. Rogers is aboard with a one-out single.
I'm personally rooting for Jake Rogers. So
AJ knew that the
Rogers squad gets a big hit.
He wouldn't have sent Jacoby, but that's baseball. A little breaking ball, stays up over the plate.
There we go. Now Grossman's up.
Rogers going the other way with the pitch, didn't pull off of it.
That was actually a really good piece of hitting.
Third hit for Rogers since being recalled, and here's Robbie Grossman.
His ass might steal a base here too.
Grossman
I don't think they should send him though.
For the first time.
Not with the way this catcher is. Oh, sweet. Robbie's up left-handed now.
2 strikeouts, a walk, and a run scored for Grossman.
Strike one.
Three of his 4 home runs have come off right-handed pitchers.
Oh, and what?
Average hitting from the other
We want to know.
Slowing away.
Go to a minor league game on Thursday. Can't wait. Been a while since you've been.
There's so many.
Oh yeah, it was Mariners minor league game.
Left-handers, switch hitters that play every day, like Robbie, are going to get way more at bats from the left side than from the right side.
1-1 fouled away.
Which
and in his case,
is it your team's affiliate or is it just a team that like plays in where you live? So you're like,
sure
I don't care who the affiliate for. I just like to watch it.
He prefers one side than the other as far as seeing
1 and
baseball,
2.
as far as taking pitches. But one thing we know for sure, he's going to get down the line quicker from the right side.
It's now affiliated with the Rockies starting this year in the state of Washington. Yeah, that makes sense. Our minor league teams are in like Ohio and Pennsylvania and Florida.
Walk in the second was his team high 20.
Yeah, Michigan's make no sense, and then like we have and then Michigan again. So yeah, our affiliates are in hilarious states.
Exactly what they were hoping to get from him at the top of the order, the 1-2.
God damn it.
He strikes out for the 3rd time.
All right, now Scope is up with 2 away in the top of the 7th, and Tigers have a runner at first, 3-0 lead.
Here's our Comerica Bank.
Miners got changed up. Yeah, a little bit did. I know the Tigers stayed in Toledo, the Mud Hens.
Had good nights. Mize has had some run support. Both have probably walked a few more than they would have liked, but they have been very good. Mize more consistent.
Yeah, I think Mize is still in the game, though. That's the difference.
Mize, the only difference is Mize didn't give up homers like the other guy did. Hopefully he doesn't either. Strike one to Scope.
We haven't seen anybody warming up in the Tiger bullpen, which would be a good indicator that he's coming back out.
Casey Mize only at 76 pitches right now. Oh, 1 to Scope. Low and inside.
Hit like a 10-pitch inning. They might let him pitch the 8th. Cleveland? Yeah, I think they're not going to be the Indians anymore. I think there's major push for them to just name it after the tribe, like a local tribe in Cleveland, if they want to keep that kind of identity. which is probably a cleaner name anyway. Indians aren't technically a correct name for what they're going for.
Scope hit that 2-run.
They're accidentally called Indians.
Like scored all 3 of their runs.
So I don't know. That one's whatever.
Shot from Scope, his 3rd of the year. First of his career against Seattle.
I heard they're also considering the Spiders just their old name.
The 2-1. Jammed him and he followed it away.
And I happen to think that would be a cool name, the Cleveland Spiders. Especially since they have Spider-Man fucking colors already.
That ball's hit. It ends up being a
seems
home run.
like
He goes around second
a
base
natural thing to do is just become the Spiders and hit up Sony and talk about a partnership.
And then he can finally jog halfway.
It looks good on Sony because they're partnering with, a forward-thinking progressive motion of renaming a team. So you get the brownie points from the SJWs if you're a company like Sony. Plus, if you're, then if you're the Indians, you get to, use Spider-Man.
So you're trying to get over to third base.
Love that point, Jeff. Win-win. Excellent point. He had to be told by Chip Hale that, hey, man, it's a home run. Otherwise, he would have still been running full out.
Cleveland is stupid, and they're not going to do what I'm suggesting.
Can learn about how to run bases.
Regardless of whatever, becoming the Cleveland Spiders again and going with the Spider-Man theme.
Well, if you thought he got
that's the way to go, I think.
This Reggie Jackson stare. That's the guy who started.
Well, it just keeps the name. Yeah, the football team name is actually kind of cool. It works.
To end the 7th.
It's a cool name. It's an objectively cooler name than Redskins.
Just 76 pitches deep. He's ready for the 7th, and so
it's just something fits just with Washington having that name. Any other city name, it wouldn't work very well.
The Tigers up 3.
All right, bottom of the 7th. It'll be Lewis, Crawford, and Marmoleos. Lewis, Crawford, and Marmoleos here in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, you get to sell more merchandise. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, Ryan Kerrigan, he decided not to re-sign with Washington, and now he's an Eagle. Yeah, he didn't get traded. He just didn't re-sign. Yeah, football team works. Like all the other names would work too, like Red Wolves, Red Tails. But I think the football team fans are they're like, well, we kind of like this name now. And I think football fans are just like, don't actually change it. Fuck them. This is what they wanted. Now everyone's like, well, what about the name? Nope. We're not even going to fucking pick one. Fuck you. I appreciate that. Also very petty if they just keep it as the football team. Like, what happened to their team name? Oh, they lost it. Why? Dan Schneider's a prick, basically. And the NFL got really tired of that just being a controversy every fucking 4 years. As annoying as it may sound, I would have changed all that shit up the first time somebody bitched it. The second time they bitched about it, I'd have been like, you know what? Fuck this. It's not that big a deal to me. It's a sport team name. I think we'll be all right.
Menards brings you the big money
you know
encounter.
What I mean?
It's all been Casey Mize tonight.
It's more of a headache to it. Like, have dealt with it as long as they've been dealing with that since the 90s and shit.
Located up and down in the zone, inside, outside corner, good breaking ball. Got a couple.
It was like every 4 years from like 95 on.
Play there by Jamer.
The football team, the Redskins thing came up.
Over to Scope, back over to Miggy. So a great start. 6 shutout innings so far for Casey Mize. Pitch count in great shape, and that's why he's out there for the 7th.
Just 7 pitches in the last inning, 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 7th.
Whoa, they're very good. Like I said, he can go 8 innings if he gets a really quick pitch thing here.
In pitch counts, and maybe I make too much.
6 1/3 here for Casey Mize. Lewis, first pitch out.
But he hasn't needed more than 18 pitches to get
Crawford up now, 1 away, bottom of 7.
Shep, I think you've got it right on, and that's the name of the game in pitching is number 1, throw and strike one. You know, AJ's talked about it all year. Matthew Boyd is probably the best at that. From Craig Monroe's perspective, the fact that he can throw all his pitches for strike one. But in Casey Mize's case, he's got such a good fastball with movement and so does Spencer Turnbull, that if you can get those hitters in swing mode, it doesn't matter sometimes. With a little bit of movement, the odds of them putting the barrel to the ball are slim and none. And even if they do, they're going to have a likelihood of hitting it at somebody.
You've had a lot of people.
I'm hitting my wax pen, by the way. That's why I'm coughing randomly.
Is Casey Mize the real deal, haven't you?
I have. There's a ton of people that ask me about Casey.
Oh, wow.
That's what happens.
Wow.
Things are going well. And I
Mize is having a night. Mize is playing amazing tonight. Yes, he is.
Number one, because
great positioning.
Section last year, where he never has had the adversity he had at any level than he had when he came to the big leagues last summer. And he got through it. And now we're seeing every start, it seems like it's getting better. It's the old chuck and duck pitch right there, but look where Nico is. I just think he's starting to show so much more confidence in his fastball. As this game's moved along, he has thrown probably 75% fastballs. And it's because he's getting strike one and a ground ball. Strike one, strike two, and a fly ball. And then occasionally throwing that change-up slider. I don't think he's thrown that many split fingers tonight. A little hard to tell sometimes between his change-up and his split finger.
It's 0-2 to Marmolejos.
Marmolejos 1-2. I would sit down, but like I'm not jinxing it. You know what I mean?
And the fact that he's had low pitch count innings. Look at how much better the defense is.
You're right.
Guys are on their toes. They're ready. They're anticipating the ball hit at them. They're anticipating.
Yeah, because they're probably on the air. Fucking
strikes
got him.
out Marmolejos
Jesus Christ.
to end the inning. 9 pitches for Casey Mize.
He's going to do the 8th. Yeah, he's 100% pitching the 8th inning now.
1, 2, 3. He's
very good. Like I said, if he doesn't throw a lot of pitches, he could pitch the 9th or the 8th. Candelario, Cabrera, and Goodrum. So Candelario, Cabrera, Goodrum here in the top of the 8th coming up. Candelario, Cabrera, Goodrum. Top of the 8th, Tigers lead 3-0. Yeah, Jesse, Casey Mize is a really good pitcher sometimes. Like, he's been pitching leading to this. Did they let him go the distance? You let Casey Mize go the distance? If he has a fast 8th inning, do you just... Like, if he has 95 pitches or some shit, or just under around 100, do you have him throw the 9th? In a 2-hit complete game shutout? Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting debacle you'd be in. I mean, he's going to want to pitch the 9th. I just don't know if they're gonna let him. I you know what I mean. Like he's on an innings like a number of pitches limit. I'm pretty sure. I think they let him throw between 90 and 95 in it per start now. As long as he's pitching well, they'll let him throw 95.
Tigers baseball.
But also, it'd be nice to see the fucking kid actually get a complete game or something. That would be kind of cool. To see our ace of the future like get the.
Put it in D and see why Chevy drives the Motor City.
I'm not gonna make that bet, man.
Downtown Seattle, great city.
Because I don't. In the modern era of baseball, no one pitches complete games anymore. So.
Tigers starter Casey Mize through 7. He's given up just 2 hits. A single in the first and a single in the second.
You know, I think a lot of Tiger fans were waiting for this bust-out game from Mize. And I really think there's a chance he's going to come out for the 8th. Good chance. I hope he does. But
Candy up.
7 shutout innings, pretty darn impressive, especially with only a couple of hits.
Candelario pops up the first pitch to short.
Please don't say anyone's warming up in the bullpen.
This game has moved along. I'm not trying to jinx ourselves. It's just moved along well. It's because both pitchers We're getting early contact and, like you said, short number of pitch innings, right? I think that really works well for a young pitcher like Mize because his rhythm's never interrupted. He stays fresh. He's ready to go.
That has nothing to do with Joe Biden being the president, homie.
You're catching your breath, but you're still strong and ready to go. And his
you do realize
this is what we've been looking for out of Cade.
This would have happened under Trump too, right? Broncos fanatic.
It's been a great ball game.
There was a hack on one of the major gas pipelines in America, and it got shut down for almost a week. And then people went out and panic bought a bunch of gas for a bunch of stupid fucking reasons. Really for no reason whatsoever. They created a shortage of gas out of fear. That has so little to do with Joe Biden being president. I really don't know what to tell you. I mean, would you have blamed Trump for any of this? Probably not.
I think Mize is in one of those.
You've been like the goddamn Democratic mayors and governors. That's why it's happening. So let's not do that. Yeah, exactly. Politics is stupid anyway.
Obviously, looking at some video probably of the next hitters he's going to face.
Well, you gotta be honest, man. That has nothing to do with Biden. That's because we got fucking attacked. We got cyber hacked. One of them companies got attacked. It was literally the gas thing is so unpolitical. It's literally we got attacked by another country, Russia probably, or China. Somebody shut one of our gas pipes down. Some fucking dark hacker group, bunch of bitches. And by the way, that's the new form of warfare. By the way, is cyber attacks and shit that's been happening, like the cyber shit that's been going on. That's the new warfare. We're slowly evolving, at least more in like the developed worlds, the Western. They're trying to move past the physical war and into more of the digital warfare.
He's pointing to Tom Murphy. He's the one who called timeout.
Yeah. Weather, stuff like that. Yeah, it's a new version of it's a new war. It's less immediately devastating for people.
Pitch it inside here on this 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Grounds it foul.
Well, I don't think chemtrails are really that real. I don't really think you can do that, but
Miggy, I think, was looking for something away and just flipped his bat to follow.
The economic stuff like that, just stuff where it's less immediately violent. Because I think we're getting past the point of violent warfare, and you may not think so, but every index in the world's getting less violent every year, like dramatically less violent every year. It's just the squeaky wheel gets the grease, and it's always going to be in the news. Because that's what sells the best. Sex and violence sells, right? 2 down in the 8th inning.
2 away. Tickets for all June home games.
That's why Grand Theft Auto is so popular. If you didn't have the option to be violent in that game, I don't think it would be. Violence is especially simulated violence is really fun. And
those are good teams too, man. Cardinals, the Astros. Mariners squad. There's some Detroit Tigers.
I think people get the violence out in different ways. I don't know. It's
good to see.
Of the logo.
Don't know why that is. I just think we're getting more advanced as a species.
Mariners entered this game 21-20.
Make it rain in Dubai every Saturday with clouds sending airplanes. Oh, that's a little different. Yeah, no, that's I don't. That's not chemicals though. You can create clouds and make it rain. Yeah. That's a whole different level of tech. Yeah, that's not. That's not bad, actually. What that is basically just drawing in the moisture from the. It's basically it's more manipulation than anything.
Popped it up. Left side, Kyle Seager camps under it. It's a 1-2-3.
That technology could be life-saving in the future.
You bet. The relievers are sitting, watching, admiring, and rooting for Casey Mize. He'll take the mound, facing the 7, 8, and 9 hitters.
Oh yeah, Mize is gonna pitch.
Stay with us.
Let's go. It'll be Murphy, Haggerty, and Walton. Murphy, Haggerty, Walton, in the bottom of the 8th. Tigers hold on to a 3-0 lead. Time to get this shut down. Sorry, I'm just putting. Might have to go blow my nose here in a second again. Yeah, I think I have to. All right, give me 1 second. There we go. All right, and the game's back on. Hell yeah. Have a nice night, Fat Tater Chip, man. Thanks for coming in. Doing coke? No, dude, I have a bad nose.
It's a lot of goose eggs for Seattle, isn't it? That's because Casey Mize has been.
No, dog. I don't fucking do coke.
Watch. Tom Murphy.
My heart would explode, and I'd probably freak out.
And Donovan Walton.
I have what you would call some of the worst allergies, or at least one of the worst fucking nose problems ever. I have a fucking, what's it called?
Yeah,
deviated septum or some shit like that. Basically,
that's something that you've got to go through as a pitcher and experience to really.
And they fucking produce a lot of boogers because I smoke a lot. And it's and I'm allergic to a lot of things. That's a home run. All right, time to pull Casey.
And there goes the shutout.
Yeah, and here's my point of what I wanted to finish there. Had he thrown that pitch on the first pitch of the at-bat, I guarantee it would not have been.
Besides, even if I wanted to do snorting drugs, I can't, man. My nose doesn't work like that.
Catcher's ready to hit it, and he does.
Shit would just get stuck and then fall out. It's too close.
To me, I know it's never fun to get rid of, to lose a shutout, especially when you've been so good. But to me,
I can't afford a coke problem anyway.
Because walks open the door for multi-run innings.
I don't bet people.
This is a solo. No harm, no foul.
I owe you fuck all. I literally said, no, I'm not betting anything.
Your mindset's got to be that way. All right. My bad because I went 0-2.
No, I'm not definitely paying you shit because you just called me a cokehead. You can go fuck yourself, bro.
Remember what we said about Tom Murphy earlier in the broadcast. Every hit he's had in his career against the Tigers has been an extra base hit. He has 5 in his career. 4 homers now for Tom.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Detroit pitching. It's 1-1 to Sam Haggerty.
This is not how Casey Mize envisioned the 8th inning. You see Gregory Soto warming now in the Tiger pen, and he might have been coming in this half inning anyway, depending on how AJ wanted to set
1 and 2.
But so good at getting ahead of hitters, and then Murphy gets ahead and ends up hitting the home run. And
yeah, that was just a bad series of pitches with Murphy.
Here's the 1-2.
Good comeback at bat.
That's the way to come back, bounce right back.
6th strikeout of the night for Casey Mize.
You want to post up? Yeah, I'm not really afraid of you, Jesse. I don't care. What are you, like, fucking 5'5"? No, I'm just kidding, dude.
Haggerty just couldn't lay off of it. He couldn't check his swing. Casey gets his 6th strikeout.
Just fucking around.
More importantly, the first out of this half inning.
You want to play that?
Now he'll duel with Donovan Walton. What do you think Soto gets Jared Kelenic, the top of the order, lefty on lefty?
I quit guessing.
That guy getting KO'd? No, I haven't seen that. Is that worth looking up?
Unless a base runner gets on, I'm letting Casey go. Casey gets another runner on.
0-1, by the way. That was first pitch strike.
Dan Petrie did it with me, did it with Wilcox, he did it with all of us. Is that if you pitch well enough to get into the 8th inning or 7th inning even sometimes, and the tying run comes the on deck.
All right, I'll definitely have to look it up. I like watching guys get fucking hit.
So he didn't want you to get a chance to lose.
What's up, Eddie?
You could only win.
Yeah, the game's going all right. It's going all right.
You couldn't lose it if you pitch well enough in his mind to get that deep. And I think Casey's earned that tonight.
I'm very tired, and I'm very tired of standing right now.
See you later.
Fucking good pitch.
Back-to-back punch-outs from Mize.
Right on the button. Hell yeah.
He gives up the leadoff homer, then he dominates Haggerty and does the same to Walton.
So now you're the manager, Shep. A.J. Hinch, and Matt Shepard, same guy in different uniform. You going to take him out here?
You convinced me, but I think he's going to go get him.
He did.
That's what he did. He went and got Casey Mize, longest outing of his young career, and he was brilliant tonight. He gives way with 2 away in the 8th.
There we go.
Soto, and a 3-1 lead.
Almost got him fucking cleared out. Anyway, that'll be the end of Casey Mize's night. They'll bring in Soto for a 4-out save here. Unless we can score a couple runs and just not make it a save situation, just make it like a hold or whatever you want to call it. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, 3-1 Tigers. And now Soto's coming in to finish the game. Excuse me. I ate a lot of salami today, so I have these weird salami burps. My bad arm was on the keyboard and accidentally sent it. Oh, you're good. Oh, what'd you send? Sure we can make a tiny season comeback? Maybe. I didn't even see you say anything. Oh, it's so fucking bothersome at night. Like, my nose is fine all day, and then as soon as nighttime hits, man. I don't know. I probably should go see a doctor about that and get this shit fixed. I'm so tired of, like, not breathing good. I think this has been a problem since I was a small child. I remember I didn't know you could breathe through your nose because I really couldn't until I was probably like 6. I had bad adenoids and bad tonsils and shit like that. It fucked my nose all up. I don't think I ever properly recovered. Yeah, I don't know. I would have let him finish the 8th at least. Oh, a bunch of random letters. Well, you're good, Blitz. It happens sometimes. Soto better get a first pitch out. I mean, I understand the lefty-on-lefty desire here. But if Soto doesn't get a goddamn out right here, I'm going to be so mad.
From Casey Mize here tonight.
Strike one. Okay, good pitch.
Jared Kelnick. It's a wall-side windows pitching change.
You get sick if you get cold feet at night?
Lefty matchup.
I just have weird, like, I feel like I broke my nose or something or fucked my nose up. And it just, ever since, like, I don't know, man. It's been a couple of years since.
1-1 to Kelnick, the leadoff hitter.
I don't know. It's been like.
Well, this is when you just have to look at your boss and say,
I disagree.
Nothing. Right? Because what you want to say to him, he doesn't want to hear.
1 and 2, foul
ball.
ball.
Show you some footage of what happened in between innings with Casey Mize and AJ Hinch.
Oh, Mize was pissed.
Is not happy. He wants to stay in this game. To me, Fedor's laughing. AJ's having a little fun.
Fedor's fucking. Fedor and Hinch are laughing at.
He's going to shake his head pretty much. This was
Mize
a long
is pissed
conversation,
off, dude. Yeah, no, that was a bad idea to hit.
He's shaking his head. Trying
there
to
we
convince
go.
AJ, you screwed up by
Good
taking
job.
me out.
He did it last time, and he couldn't convince him this time. It looked like you were trying to get your
Casey's trying to be a gamer.
Mize wasn't buying it.
Dude, fucking AJ's still trying to calm his ass down. Like, dude, calm down.
Fantastic tonight.
You gotta like that when you're a manager, though.
The Tigers up by 2 on Valley Sports.
When you see your starting pitcher that fucking pissed off that he got took out, hell yeah. Dude didn't want to leave the game. The gamer right there. We'll go to the top of the 9th. It'll bring up, looks like Ramos, Haas, and Jones. So, yeah, Ramos, Haas, and Jones do up. Top of the 9th, Tigers lead 3-1. Hopefully they can maybe add some runs here and secure a win. Or, do nothing and then pray to God Soto pitches a good 9th. Good pitching performance all around, though, for this entire game, really, from the Mariners and from the Tigers. This game, here's how this game broke down. The first 52 minutes of this game, because I have the timer with the OBS open and everything. We're at 2 hours and 20 minutes of a game. The first 52 minutes took 2 innings. That was 2 innings took 52 minutes. The rest of this game has happened in between 52 minutes and it being 2 hours and 9. So basically in an hour and 30, 40 minutes, the rest of the game happened. 50 minutes to an hour and a half. Hilarious how, like, this is a Tigers game. This is almost every Tigers game. There's like one long inning, and then the rest of the game goes like this.
Pick the stick. It's a good night for Trevor Thompson, and it's a good night for me because of the home runs.
If you're new to the Tigers, if you're a Mariners fan, our record isn't as bad. Like, we're not as bad as our record indicates.
Mickey thought he got a bonus.
We just this is our normal game. We'll have one good offensive inning where we'll score like 6 runs, and that's it.
It's a -1. It's a 3 strikeout.
We scored 3 runs in the second, and we have not done a fucking thing. So I don't think we've gotten a hit since then.
And Haas, and we go to the 9th. Tigers leading it by 2. A new pitcher.
I literally think all we've done is struck out since that inning.
This guy was just added to the lineup. Grady Lyle.
Lyle's pitching.
L-A-I-L. That's our Wallside Windows pitching change. He's not on.
Ramos, Haas, and Jones.
Corresponding move was, but they just put him on about an hour and a half, 2 hours before the game.
Yeah, I know. It's 12:30 right now. It sucks, dude.
Walk came in and did a nice job.
I hate the West Coast trips. These games should be played at 4 o'clock. And only when you play East Coast teams, these games should be at 4 o'clock. You guys get such a crazy advantage because of this. Like when you have a team like the Tigers come in, it's 3 hours later for them.
Low and away.
Michael Fulmer getting loose.
Oh wow, Fulmer's pitching the 9th.
He'll start the 9th inning, but he's going to be pitching. He wouldn't be throwing if he wasn't pitching. Just a matter of whether.
Interesting. I kind of like what I'm seeing there.
I got to believe he will.
No way. Are they really going to try Fulmer out as the closer? I'm all in.
He's been very good,
by the way,
out of that bullpen lately. And I think AJ
give him the 9th inning. Why not?
Him late in the game. Meanwhile, it'd be really nice to get that run back and give him that extra lead.
Ramos pokes it to right.
First out.
1 away. We had mentioned this just before the break. In the last start against Kansas City, Casey Mize convinced A.J. Hinch to leave him in there, and he got Andrew Benintendi to fly out to left.
Yeah, Nick, I agree.
He was proud of that effort, and for good reason.
We got to start scoring some kind of run. Sorry, I got to clean my ear out. It's fucking, it was bugging the shit out of me.
Get the opportunity to try and convince him.
There we go.
I love that about Casey Mize. You know, we live in a day and age right now where pitch count and all those things, protecting the young arms and the investment in the future and all those things.
Bothering me right now. Here we go. I fixed all my issues.
Pitching, but there's still something called character, and guys have to have that innate belief in themselves that they can.
Yeah, I'd like to get the game over with at this point. Score some runs or get it over with. 0-2. Quick 9th inning. I want a fast 9th inning.
For the Cubs, he's a veteran. He got into the 9th inning, but love to see what I saw to Casey Mize tonight. I think all Tiger fans should be proud. That's the guy that they drafted. That's the guy they expect. And
1-2.
What I think is his best game so far in the big league level.
Oh, actually, that's a good thing. I don't know why I went.
And it's against the Seattle team, as we mentioned earlier. It's a Seattle team that has been hitting a lot of homers lately. Since April 28th, the 4th most homers. They have a ton of extra base hits. Haas drives one deep left center field. Making a bid. He's done it again.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Two-homer night for Eric Haas.
That's 2.
There's that run back, Shep.
Make it 4-1. Tigers add to their small little lead and make it back to 3 runs. We get our run back.
Home runs, a great pitch ball game. Potential.
There you go, Haas.
Good for Eric Haas, hometown kid. Getting the opportunity to play left.
Yeah, he's getting. I was gonna say he's getting quite a ovation.
Those at bats.
Padres are up 7-0. Good to see.
Tonight. What a big lift that is for him and the Tigers.
As many home runs in this major league game as he's had as an entire major league career coming in.
Yeah, he had
in his career.
I was gonna say he had 1 and he hit 2.
1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 9th. The lead is back to 3.
Dude is 3x'd his fucking home.
Look at that slider. Is that any good? No. The answer is no. I threw a ton of those. They've always had the same result. It was we just saw. They go a long way.
Second out of the inning.
2 away after the ground out.
Indians getting mashed on.
From Jacoby Jones.
Holy shit. What's the score in their game?
But you still got to put a swing on it, and Eric Haas did that.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of smiles. Good to see. Tiger dugout.
Two outs for Jake Rogers. What was the story A.J. Hinch told us in spring training, Jack?
2 outs here in the top of the ninth, 4-1.
Win and get a hit.
Strike one.
Jake Rogers has called a really nice game. They're 3 outs away from a win.
We got to go through the heart of their lineup, though, in the bottom of the ninth. That's going to be difficult.
Caught a very nice game. He's seeing the ball a little bit better than we saw him last year at times. He's definitely looking for his happy zone. It's down and in.
Everyone ready to get stressed out for the ninth inning?
Look at a few pitches. They're going to go away here. Probably a breaking ball.
Is that that game? He's at West Coast. I'm with my mom at East. Oh, that's cool, Tigers fan. 2-1 count.
2-1 to Rogers.
Did you hear what happened? American Manny Machado, 73. Huh? Do you mean American Airlines?
Will he automatically be in swing mode here? Hopefully he won't.
Or do you mean Manny Machado's slide at second base? Nah, fuck. Here we go, bottom of the ninth.
Add to their lead thanks to Eric Haas's second home run of the night.
Here we go. Bottom of the ninth
coming
up.
Second time a Tiger has homered twice in a ball game. It's 4-1 Tigers as we head to the bottom of the ninth in Seattle.
Haniger, Seager, Lewis. Haniger, Seager, Lewis in the bottom of the ninth. I'm going to imagine it might be Michael Fulmer pitching the ninth. The slide was crazy. Yeah. The fucking really early slide into second base. Fucking all right, hopefully we can close this out. This is where I get, guys. I don't really, I really don't. Please don't give up literally a first base runner. Like, it's such a common thing for us to do in the ninth. If they made a comeback, I wouldn't be surprised. Our back end of our bullpen is so suspect. But yeah, we'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Tigers lead 4-1. They try to get a save situation here and win the first game of the series against the Mariners. It'll be Haniger, Seager, and Lewis in the bottom of the ninth. Got to get some big outs.
All right, Mick and Simo ready to roll here on Tigers Live. Casey Mize has been the story today.
He has to be the story. He's been phenomenal
bottom of the ninth
today. Absolutely. That he had today. Nasty split finger fastball working.
Yeah, pitching change. It looks like Fulmer's going to come in and pitch the bottom of the ninth.
I can't wait to dive into this on the postgame show. It's going to be fun.
And hopefully by the time we start the show, he and A.J. Hinch will have kissed and made up.
Yeah, right.
Casey's defense played well behind him tonight as well. And why left field seems to suit Eric Haas just fine. That's coming up after the game.
Maybe he's the closer.
And the lineup suits him just fine, too. How about the closer role suiting Michael Fulmer? It's a wall-side windows pitching change. Jack, he gets the ninth against the 2, 3, and 4 hitters.
Is he the closer?
It won't be, but this is what I suspected A.J. would do. And if Michael Fulmer does anything what he's done lately, it'll be a fairly quick inning. He works fast. He's aggressive. He's got the plus fastball, a lot like Casey Mize did tonight. He's coming at you. Good.
0-2.
Ball ahead.
Good.
0-2.
I like to see that.
Sound of music right there.
Fulmer got last time out. Fulmer got the win against.
Fulmer
the
even
Cubs
kind of has that
Saturday
closer
night.
look on his face.
As you saw.
Yeah, I seen that interview.
Save situations.
What's
The
CS,
0-2
Brandon
Mitch
Schutt? Ah, damn it.
Haniger,
1-2.
Kyle Seager and Kyle Lewis.
Yeah, Kevin, that's
for
hilarious.
Seattle.
Yeah, it's the heart of their line.
Yeah, I know, Blitz. Gotta get one. Gotta get 2 more outs here. 3 more outs rather. We gotta get through this inning. Badu took over in the outfield. Just missed ball 2.
98.
Come on now.
Off the corner. Got 3 runs to work with, so you have to attack here. You don't want to go 3-2.
The 2-2. A line drive base hit
Fucking
to center.
shit. Exactly what you don't want to do. I don't. God damn it. I hate giving up the leadoff. Fucking. That's awesome.
Well, he stayed away with every pitch, and Haniger
That would be Kevin.
recognizes that, and he goes out and gets this ball's actually off the plate. At
I don't like
97.
that. We're about to blow the.
Love to see
Fucking
that
shit,
one on
dude.
the hands, but it was away, and the ball was hit hard. So he's going to have to work out of the stretch here. Maybe get a ground ball. This guy, good guy for a double play. He doesn't run all that well.
Yeah, doubling up Seager here would be nice. That would be pretty idea. Strike 1.
On the outside
Good pitch.
corner to Kyle Seager, 0-1.
Starts him off with the changeup.
Need him to throw some strikes here.
Hold that runner at first. I don't think they're going to be running, but you still have to give your catcher a chance.
Seager 1 for 9 in his career against Fulmer. Wave.
0-2.
Good changeup. That ball really sunk.
That was a really good pitch.
Back-to-back changeups.
We need something like that. One more.
You can see if you get him to chase, bury a slider down and
What are you watching this on? What do you mean, Brandon?
Go up
I'm
the
watching
leg
on
with the fastball.
the link I dropped earlier.
Actually, Seager handles the ball up pretty well. And make sure it's out of the zone if it's up.
The 0-2.
Here we go. Ah, didn't chase.
Stays with a changeup. 3 straight off-speed pitches.
We're going to pull a Royals. I hope not.
You dare throw a fourth?
Looks like a fastball.
Slider. I like that. Rogers gave him a chance to go throw it again. But it's a risky proposition to throw 4 straight off-speed pitches. I'm going to try to backdoor a slider.
And he does. Struck him out for
There
out
we
number
go.
1 of
Big
the
first
night.
out.
Clutch right there, folks. That was a great pitching sequence. You got to locate this ball. It starts it right at the middle, and it breaks down and in underneath the swing. Kyle Seager trying to go deep.
All righty. Now Lewis is up with 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Runner at first. Tigers have a 4-1 lead. Got to get some good pitching for Fulmer.
You're going for the downs, right? Is 2 runs going to win you the game? It's going to get you back in the game, but you can't win the game, so why don't you just sacrifice your at-bat, shorten up a little?
Lewis flies 1 to right center. Jacoby Jones drifts over, 2 away.
Thank you very much. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now 2 down.
2 down. Take it to first.
Now
Take it
it's
to first.
Fulmer against J.P. Crawford.
2 down. Plays that first. Take it to first. You just got a Kyle Lewis card today? Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah.
This guy, if you stay hard down and away, you'll get your ground ball that you're looking
I've got a
for.
bunch of. I think I have 1 Kyle Lewis card.
Something in maybe, and then get him out
I think it's
of the
like
way.
a silver parallel
Away
too,
right
so it's
now.
actually pretty, nice.
Up and away.
Ball 1. Crawford up now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th in a 1-0 count. Runner at first, 4-1 Tigers lead. Hopefully we can get this next out and win this game. And what TV station? Oh, Bally Sports.
The 1-0.
BSD, Bally Sports Detroit. 1-1. Come on, Michael Fulmer.
At the bottom of the zone
to watch. Tiger pitching's been outstanding tonight.
Like I said, though, could this be our closer going forward?
1-1.
A complete out of nowhere find of a closer, exactly like Shane Green. We draft actual guys who are actually like closers their entire lives, and they always turn out like fucking Joe Jimenez. We get Michael Fulmer, who's supposed to be a top-of-the-line starter like Shane Green was, and we just like, oh, they're actually closers. It's crazy.
Now what do you do?
I have a Yerman Mercedes card that's worth $375 because I sold it for that much.
Fouls it back.
No chance of that.
Which is crazy that I'm going to get that much money for a fucking rookie card.
Sets up the outside corner again. You show it inside.
Pretty much all of those. There's a whole thing of them. I need some good football ones. Well, that's probably worth some pretty money. 1 and 2 count, bottom of the ninth.
Yep.
He was off the mound. He stepped off.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he stepped off the back of the mound.
He stepped off.
Crowd must not have
15,000 in Seattle that are agreeing with me right now.
Yeah, they didn't recognize the right foot stepping off. Here's the
He
1-2.
stepped off.
Broken bat.
Measure that
Slow
one.
roller to third, and the game is over. Casey Mize's brilliance, Eric Haas's power. The Tigers start the road trip out with a 4-1 win in Seattle.
Fuck.
Let's send it to Mickey York at the Valley Sports Desk. Mick, have some fun, man.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't we? I mean,
Rookie Trout. Yeah, I'd hold on to that one then.
Early in the morning, following a nice Tigers win, a rare one at that. They were 1-14
All right.
in the last 15 in Seattle. So
I was going to say, I think we're 1 for our last, 15 in Seattle. We don't win in Seattle, by the way. It's, not a place we come in and win. We actually just won in Seattle. Well, this is weird. Casey Mize goes to 500. Fulmer gets his third save in as many chances. Fucking good first game. So Fulmer's a closer, huh? That was a weird discovery. Yeah, it's over, Leo. Tigers won. Yeah, seems like Fulmer's a closer, though. Crazy. I actually didn't see that coming in terms of the development of Michael Fulmer, is him, the closer arc of Michael Fulmer. Never. It's like Shane Green. You just didn't see it coming until it literally happened, and then you're like, oh, okay, no, that's the closer. Larry Fitz and Sean Taylor. Hell yeah, Blitz. Yeah, Tigers win. Very good for us. I'm gonna start to wrap up. I hope you guys weren't expecting a super long post. I'll do 5 minutes here, but they were base cards, so I didn't care. But yeah, they're nice to have. Yeah, base cards are all right. They're just But all right, guys, I'm gonna start to wrap up. We'll be live again tomorrow, of course, for the game. I'm not 100% sure on if I'm gonna do it like an earlier in the afternoon stream, and if I do, it'll be GTA RP because I kind of do want to play more GTA. That's always fun, and I've been I'm gonna build my guy up a little bit more, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be live again for the game tomorrow. And we might be live for afternoon type thing, but I'm not 100% on that yet. But yeah, it just really depends on the weather. If the weather's nice tomorrow, I know one day it's supposed to be shitty, so I'll probably do it that day. But I was outside today. Because it was 80 degrees almost. So, but yeah, so that's why I'm wearing a t-shirt and everything, and I look like I got sunburnt a little bit. All right, guys. It was a good night. Thank you guys for all the likes. By the way, we hit well over the like goal. I think it's what is it? We're at 33, which I very much appreciate. You're far too kind, everybody. Well, what the hell? Oh, okay, there we go. That was weird. But yeah. So thank you guys. Have a good night. Thank you. We'll be live again tomorrow. Good game to the Mariners. Hopefully we can win this series tomorrow night. Have a good night. Peace out. Go Patriots. Go Lions. And, of course, go Tigers. I'll see you then. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you again. Peace out.